This tells me who's typing. I can't see. Hold on. Let's get a simple little situation going on there. Let's see what we get. Hey, that tells me what you guys are writing. Oh, now the things are popping up. Oh, 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 oh. Hey. Oh, man. Oh, man. What's up? Let me shut that off. There it goes. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I just felt, oh, is it, hey, like, don't, there's people in here who come into the Twitch live streams like, oh, hey, long time no see. Like, I didn't just see y'all a couple days ago. What's up? I know this is on a phone. We could have went high class with it and brought the big cam out and the nice microphone, but I didn't think all of y'all would hop in there so quickly for this. Isn't that terrible thumbnail? I was just pressing buttons like, you know what I never do? I never acknowledge that I do have this channel. And wow, there's just a lot of y'all that popped off in here. I felt the heart explode as soon. Oh, my babies. Oh, how are we? He said, I needed something to brighten my day. But what's going on with your day? I didn't see your face in my phone. He said, I got the notification and quickly dropped what I was doing. And it's just a little boo-boo ass live stream. They said, I think I'm able to say the word ass. Let me see. This is so awesome. Oh, it really is different worlds on each platform. Oh yeah, let's do a Q&A to anybody who isn't like updated on what I am doing with my time. Glad I stayed awake until almost 3 a.m. Oh man, he said, child, because I done been through the hospital for a week, so I'm taking this one as as a win. I don't care. Well, there. I just thought she hit live on the wrong channel. No, I wasn't gonna do this on the HB, man. No. On this channel, I was removed from the partner program and then lost the logins for this. And then once I did find it, I privated a bunch of videos and was like, well, don't agree with that anymore. Gonna go. And then just didn't think to do anything else because it had already been so long, you know? And to come in this way, oh, it feels so off. It feels so irregular because I have the means to do something a bit more high quality, but don't let that be the thing that's distracting me from us, distracting you from us time right now. What do you want to know? Well, I haven't seen you in years. Yeah. Oh, man. This is so good to see you. Hi. So good to wow. Then he yells at me all the time. He's like, do you know who you are? Grabbing me by my bra straps. She's good. She's knocked out on the couch behind. She would be so bad. So that means that this video is most likely going to self-destruct. So next time I decide to do this, it looks a little bit better. So we're getting Secret Santa real quick. Well, look at this, right? I was like, Instagram be tripping, Facebook Live be tripping. And it was like, YouTube has the little same situation. Let's see what happens when we see. Because more people be on here. Like, who was just on there? You didn't even go to your subscription page. You were on your home page and cycling through recommendations, bitch, don't lie. You were sick. You just got done watching the video talking about this is how you cook an egg 56 different ways. Don't lie. The things we watch is different now. Are y'all really checking for people on here still? You back to life, okay? Was not He said, you heard my, and I said, really? Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby, you fell hard. You okay? Oh, you gotta pick your chin up off the floor, baby. Oh, dang. You, you death dropped. You alright? Oh my goodness. You might want to get that checked out. Get out. What the hell are you doing here? Well, hello. He said, I'm just getting notifications from here. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I gotta think of other things to do then, huh? All right. So I am a editor now, and I have three different businesses. One that was made to be official until the pandemic happened. Let's try and go from when's the last time you saw me? 2017, 2018? But I just know throughout the year of 2018, I got into building computers. No, I was doing everything in my power to not sit like to not sit and act like I knew everything about them. But I got distinctively into building systems for people who didn't know how to do it. Right. So I had started my LLC, Heartbeat PCs, and just when I was about to register it, pandemic hit, and then business slowed down. I was trying to work up my clientele and repertoire, like a website, a custom PC case, and all types of stuff. I'm blowing past this because that's literally like a whole 12 months of my life that I'm condensing down into 30 seconds, right? So then, I to help the business look better on paper, I decided to become a part of an affiliate that had it to where if you would get a discount from this program on PC parts, and then you would be able to sell them to whoever needed them, and I would get like a great discount on PC parts, and then being able to build systems for only $300 and get like no profit, and only build systems for like $400 and get no profit. Because my favorite thing about building PCs was to build them for people who building for people who think you're supposed to spend $1,000 for a computer when that's not the case at all. There's a lot of people who just need something that's going to help them write or work with their schoolwork, and they only play one video game. There's a group of people who want to heavily get into streaming, want to heavily play thousands upon thousands of game titles, and there's a cap that you can put your budget. So how cool would it be to build a system for someone who just does like a few things on the computer, but have it custom made just specifically for them? So that's what we were like delved into for the longest time, and I loved it. I loved it so much. And I'm still building computers today, but the prices for computer parts has shot up with everything going on with the pandemic. You know, so that was year 2018 to now, and then instead of putting my face in front of the camera, because I would say it subtly that it's not necessarily my favorite thing to do, regardless if we felt we did it well or not. It was changing me, like being on camera was changing me into this person that I knew I didn't want to develop into, right? I was turned into a big a-hole. I'm gonna try and not swear because I have no idea what audience I'm talking to right now. So I steered away and started doing things behind the scenes, but that's what we were doing before we decided to show our face to YouTube in general. So then I started editing and made a quota for myself to edit for 10 different YouTubers. And I'm pretty sure if you still watch YouTubers, you can tell which videos I've edited, right? So then we just went on with that. And because it just had been so stable and I was able to get myself into a decent place to where I don't feel angry anymore, that's what I'm kind of still doing today. So that's the brief synopsis, but there's so much more, obviously, if I felt comfortable sharing it. Because my honesty is that I haven't felt comfortable sharing anything about myself in the last three years. Oh my. It doesn't feel that way, for me at least. I said no. I do NDAs. I would rather not anyone know who I edit for. I love being incognito to where my name doesn't have to be next to somebody else's in order for anything. Like, it's just so much more peaceful um, making, being stable in that route without needing to feel the need to be present anywhere, you know? He said, good to see you on here again. He said, shit, I turned 30 this year. Rip my youth. He said, that's so nice. It's been so long, but we're still here. Yeah. If I decide to post anything on here again, I'll probably have to repeat that story because I don't think I'm going to keep this video live. It might be unlisted, but I don't want this public. That's okay. We don't need that. We'll go in a little bit more harder next time. Time moves fast. 3 years ago, I didn't think I would be where I am now. The third thing that I was gonna say, at the times where I was kind of heading out, and you can feel whatever you need to feel about me because I left without saying goodbye, and it was for a really good reason. But what I do on Twitch is show people this 3D animated story that I'm making, and I used to make it with The Sims. And it was a channel that I made a long time ago before my Heartbeat channel called Sim Living Color. It has a website and everything. So for about 2 years of making it with the video game, I now made the decision to try and learn how to make it by myself in 3D editing software. It's a program called Blender. Once I learned how to make the donut, I started 3D modeling like different things like cabinets and shoes and all types of stuff. And now I'm on this website called CG Trader where you can trade your 3D objects with other people who need like CGI work done, right? Okay, and this is stuff that I've been saying, like this is where I feel like I'm repeating myself because I've been saying this nonstop cross-platform, right? And if you go to Instagram.com/heartbeat, one of my posts, you'll be able to see what I've done. I've done so long ago, so far with it. Or if you go to twitch.tv/SibLivingColor. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this now. Ooh. Anxious. Ooh. Okay. Oh my God, I had no idea you were sending. But I purposely made it to where I wasn't promoting what I'm doing on YouTube because there's a particular way I see in my mind of how to present it. And it's a process. I think more people were able to learn about the Blender program a lot quicker than I am, but I'm a very slow learner too. So I didn't decide to start doing that until last year, right? So it's been a year nonstop trying to figure it out. And other stuff and all that. Like that's just something that will be talked about more on a grander scale once I feel comfortable about where I am as a storyteller for that, but I've always wanted to try it, and that's what I've been delving a lot of my hobby time into without feeling the need to share what's going on. He said, miss you. Much love, Hart. I wish you well. Hey, he said, oh my God, it's been so long. I still get the Michelle song stuck in my head. I'm just so happy to hear you're doing well. And completely understand that much needed break. Yeah, could we even call it a break? It was just I kind of went away to go mind my own business for a little bit. Like I figure, like let me see. If we ever had any issues in the past, all of that is null and void because now we have no idea who each other are. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. So you just have a whole new person you gotta get to know if you feel like taking the time out to do so. He said, will you post tonight? That was the plan. I left without saying bye because I knew that there was a time that I would feel okay in my mind to come back. Privacy is important. Don't forget it. Shout out from me. So happy to see you. Oh, it's such a different vibe. Oh my goodness, you're being so positive over here. The other platforms are being scary today. That was the time when I missed you. Okay, your personality is everything. Please keep it up. The things I say in my live streams is that when I'm doing live streams, it takes me back to my roots because we started all of this when YouNow used to be called Blog TV. That's where I gained my first ever 5 subscribers on anything, and then we ended up developing this channel at some point, right? And I keep losing my train of thought because I keep wanting to make a certain point, and I keep keep going over my damn head. I'm sorry. So maybe maybe one of y'all will tell me like, okay, what I was talking about then. Um, you'll remind me in a second. I'm sorry, my mind's going all over the place. Yes, and please, if you feel like I missed what you wrote, don't be afraid to re-put it because it's going a lot faster than I'm used to. It's so weird, but there'd be 300 people in the Instagram live streams, and it would be going like slower, you know. Dimple shining. I was talking about where our roots were, and it'll come back. Yeah, it's been 3 years. I honestly didn't realize. Oh, other people have. That's for damn sure. He said, love the painting in the back part. Well, thank you. There's supposed to be more on the wall, but I never took the time out to go put it up. Wait, is this for real? Oh my God, you were well. Okay, okay. Is it, what is it? Hold on. I need to collect myself because I'm trying to keep up and I'm not slowing down because it is very exciting to see all of y'all in here. It is. Wow. He said, oh my goodness, I was shot. Yeah, some of us through Copa got your, wait, though Copa got your account. He was at my favorite scene. Okay. He said, where you been? I did just a brief explanation of all that briefly. He said, this is the best Saturday night. It is Saturday night, isn't it? It's something so rewarding when you allow yourself to pull away a bit. It's crazy to think that who I was 5 years ago would have never thought that I would take myself to a place where I needed to extract myself from the internet environment for a while. And while I'm on here occasionally, you know, I'm in front of a computer at all times, so I know that I need social interaction, and sometimes the best way that I could get it is by doing a random stream somewhere. But I always took posting videos on YouTube so much more seriously than other platforms in general. So I'm like, maybe that time will come one day. But you were talking about how we need to get to know you again, and how live streaming was taking you back to your roots, and blog TV. Don't know if that helps. It does help in a sense, but I was gonna say something else, and I really cannot remember what. He said, I feel you. I had to delete all my socials and refresh. There's something, we all know that there's something so beautiful about the internet and something so wretched about it as well. To be caught up in those negative spaces, and you might feel a sense of entitlement, especially if you're like going to somebody's Patreon page and supporting them and making sure that this person constantly has a career. But I really hope, and I think I see it today, that now people are on this level into understanding that these people that you watch are not your friend. It seems really harsh to have to say it like that, but they're not your friend. They're somebody who's willing to give themselves to you for free in hope that success comes with that, right? So it is kind of nice to see people allow people to take long breaks or short ones and kind of still be there for them. But it's no hard feelings if you felt like you needed to exit for your own mental health. You know, it's okay. He said, yeah, it's okay. He said, man, I've been through it lately, mental health wise, and I just am so happy so many of us are here just spreading positivity. Isn't it not a lie that it hasn't been like that? Y'all probably had a really crappy 2020. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, everybody had a real crappy 2020. No, bitch, you did, right? And it's terrible. It's terrible. I can't even comprehend the year that some of y'all had. Some of y'all probably lost somebody to COVID. Some of y'all probably had somebody sick in the hospital and couldn't go see them because of COVID, you know? And I can't imagine how you're feeling, and the internet is supposed to be your escape, and sometimes the internet can be the most toxic thing for you at times. So I really hope that you found yourself in a happy place to be able to hold a happy medium for yourself. I hope that you have your good days and then you understand your bad days, and it's okay to cry on your bad days. You know, you guys had it. I'm pretty sure I had it earlier this last year. I keep thinking that it's 2020 still. So 2020 was the worst, but you know what's making it better? Is seeing your dimples again. It's just your smile brings me life. And 7 family members. I'm so sorry for anybody who lost somebody over this. That was just absolutely preventable. The outcome, the high death rates, I feel could have been preventable. It could have been. And he said, okay, you truly have it in me to be a psychologist with this amazing openness, even if you don't have it in your mental space. Well, I figure there's a lot of things that we've learned about ourselves, right? And handle, and what you feel is important and what you don't feel is important. And it changes you, especially if you're experiencing loss. Loss changes you as a person. It sure does. Is it hard? Are you in Cali? Because I've been in California. One thing I don't do is share my location. No one's gonna know where I stay or resign. Never again, not at all. No, you're not gonna know. That's something that I was way too open with, and it caused a lot of issues. He said, Hart, what the fuck? Hi, hey, baby. He said, we've all probably grown a bit this year. Yeah. He said, never share your location. Yeah, I had to learn the hard way to just not do that anymore. He said, your voice made me happy. I think that's what I was gonna say. Regardless if you see me on a live stream or not, when I was bringing up like You Now on Block TV and stuff, I had to come to it was a tough pill to swallow to recognize that I have a persona. When I project me online, it's a persona. This isn't how I usually act every day. This isn't how I usually talk every day, but DEMEE will sit there and tell you otherwise. But I truly enjoy silence and sitting and listening. I think listening has been my favorite thing to do, from all the things that you're able to learn by just shutting up and listening and enjoying and eating. when you learn to shut up, you learn so much. Okay, you say you are very chill at the moment. Okay, maybe. Oh, I missed something that somebody said. Go ahead and put it back. Copy it and put it back so I can make sure I don't miss it. He said it's nice to see that you're happy and healthy. We'll go with healthy. We'll go with healthy, sure. He said sending love to everybody in this chat. Oh, I'm sending love right back to you. Yes, girl. Oh, I mean, boy and or binary, non-binary, binary person. Is a complete understanding that you need of a break. Glad to see you smiling, but I can't believe it's actually you. They said, your food is what I love to listen to. Being forced to live alone gave great knowledge. Yeah. Oh, yes. He said, damn, where the hell you been? In some skin, man, in some skin. They said, we are all just surviving. All the love and strength to everyone. You are. I doubt you're in here, maybe you're a highly super privileged person, and maybe you didn't struggle on too much, but I hope you're acknowledging your privilege and being able to help others who are unprivileged. I really hope you're doing that. Okay, how am I? I'm good. It's so weird. I out of all of the social apps, I'm on Twitter the most for some reason. And sometimes I don't even know why I'm on Twitter of all places. I have the least amount of followers on Twitter. I don't know why. I just be content. Like if I have something that I have to say, it's just cool in a little tweet, and then I go away. I don't know why that for many years was just okay with me. You know? He said, surviving is my second name. It is. You say you're on Twitter whether you want to be or not because it never stops. Twitter is scary. It's the most toxic one too. I don't know why I find myself on that one the most. He said, "Ooh, girl, she is back with Febreze in the back pocket to disinfect that." He said, "Twitter is a black hole. And this platform is a black hole." I don't know why I said it like that. It sounded like it wasn't supposed to be said that way. It's okay if you come in and you got some other things that you have to do. It's okay. It's completely fine. I wasn't expecting anyone to get any form of a notification uh, saying anything about me. I just got a Twitter and you guys weren't exaggerating. It's war all the time. So Twitter is talked about on everything from YouTube to Instagram. Yeah, I can't do Twitter. It's always just negative to me. It really is. Yeah, it's just, you'll find like one tweet that just ruins your whole day or tries to ruin your whole day. You try. Yeah, there's not a lot. I would love to answer any question that you have right now while our mood is the way it is, to keep it going. Because it's like now that I've said briefly what I had to say, guess it'll be another 3 years then, huh? Shoot. If this, I would be shocked. If this live makes it to 500 likes, I doubt that'll happen. Then I have to force DEMEE to start doing a couple stuff with me on this channel, and then that's it. But it's difficult to want to be to have an ambition to when this channel got removed from the partner program. So I'm like, but it wouldn't be hard to reapply. I just don't know if I would qualify based off of who I am as a person. Yeah, well, we always love you. Said, how are you and your boo? We're good. This is gonna be our 4th year together. I know what it looks like. That I just kind of went into a relationship and forgot everybody, but no, that's not the case at all. We live together. She works, I work, and we live. We live, we eat. I try and cook almost every night, and it's baby steps, you know. Marriage will be a thing, but me and her like had a conversation, and I think I'm really traumatized with marriage, and I view it very differently. It's something we both see ourselves in within the next 2 years, but I think I'm afraid to ask. I think I get PTSD even attempting to think about it. And I said, what do I have to reapply for? The partner program. I have to reapply if I get the watch minutes up, but there's no guarantee that I'll get back in the program from the show. He said, let's get it to 500 likes. Let's go. He said, what happened? I vow to not speak of it anymore. And I hope you understand that, because who I was then isn't who I am today. And I understand those questions will come about. But one thing that you probably knew about me then is that I've always said I was an open book and willing to answer any questions. But now I have a huge wall up in terms of stuff. And anything like that, I choose to speak to a therapist. I choose to speak to somebody professionally instead, you know. So anything that has to do with my mental health or anything heavy in my past, then you're not gonna get that from me today. He said, turning 40 this year, somehow I'll be single in this body. It's okay. That's what I thought I was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be single. But not saying that my relationship not working. Like, I just thought DEMEE would have never came around. He said, did you still hang with any of the creators? You still? No, I haven't spoken to anybody in a really long time, and I rarely speak to people. And that was a conscious decision that I made. Yeah, I don't speak. I don't think I left on any malicious intent. I was struggling and going through my own little personal battles, being in the Los Angeles area again, but I've moved in and out of LA damn near 7 times. It's like a cycle with me. I'll go, do my business, and then get tired really quick, you know, but I don't speak to anyone anymore. knowing like every day, because I got into a pattern of not really being invested into the lives of other people, you know. And I think at the end of the day, it's no hard feelings because everyone's still doing what they got to do. You know, there's people who still like post every day on here doing their thing, but because my views and morals have changed, you know, that's about it. It's like I would hope. So like everybody I got around me right now is just my family and my two friends. You said, man, we really do live the same life. Like I almost dropped everybody out of my life. But yeah, but it's not in a fucked up way. It's just like, well, okay, I can't add anything to your life right now, so let me not be a distraction to that, you know? Oh, excuse me. I'm missing a lot of questions. I'm sorry. He said, what are you looking forward to this year? What do you envision for the next 3 years? I'm really looking forward to my story finally, the first season of my story finally being complete. It'd be nice to get it there at some point. He said, are you going to try and post it on YouTube more in the future? I do plan. True, but let me not. One thing I despised about myself is saying what I was going to do and never got a chance to do it. Either life got in the way or my feelings would change about it immediately the next day. Is that I never felt like you left on a malicious intent. Like people move on all the time. Good to hear that you have no regrets about it. Absolutely not. There's no point, you know. And then especially in the black community, the last thing I want to do is speak ill of anybody in the black community because y'all going through all types of ish last year and then still some till this day. People want to act like they care, but they really don't. And so what do I get out of being pent up against another black woman or pent up against somebody who's also still just trying to do their thing, you know? So that there's that. It's like, okay, you know, like I said earlier, it's like all I did was shut up. That's all I kind of wanted out of myself. What else did I miss? He said, man, YouTube makes creators feel like they have to binge post. I'm never upset when someone leaves. No, it's I think smart business wise to make yourself known and present at all times, because the more present you are, you're getting new people being introduced to you every day if you're posting every day, you know, and that just does better for you and your family to make yourself known all the time or present. Or maybe you're a person who puts a lot of effort and work into your project, and you get on the internet 1 month and release your project and it takes another 3 months for your project to come out. That's fine too, you know. But I completely understand. I understand the influencer lifestyle and always needed to do something to hold some type of relevancy. Sorry, I don't speak often. To hold some type of relevancy to your standards and to the people who decided to change your life, right? Should I love to drop off the earth and just work on me? And my aunt and uncle yelled at my sister to leave at rest and recovery because she expected me to carry her, which nearly distracted my health mentally and physically. And I understand that side too. I get it. Is it at some point I was hella low? Your content brought me so many smiles. It's great to see you. He said, where you been? Do you have any pets? We don't have any pets. We do not. He said, it's so lovely to see you again. I do frequently take care of my mother's dog, Max, from time to time. He said, please smile for my sanity. Does this count being back? Let's say that this doesn't count. Let's just say that this was just a cute little surprise to see how it all goes. You know? And it feels nice that y'all are in here. And the vibes that we left with was never left into negativity, you know. It said, never. Normally creators make it seem so stressful. This is a fresh perspective. No, it's stressful. Ooh, don't get that out of your mind. That is stressful. You see what we're doing right now. We are not trying hard right now. It's me, you, and a phone, and a really harsh light on my face that's pissing me off. cinematically, you know? But when you're trying hard and you're actually putting effort into your content, ooh, it is hard work. And it hurts when you work really hard on something and it flops. And you just sit there like, well, I don't want to do this anymore. All right, bye. he said, of course, W is just nice to see your face. Miss you making me laugh. I pray. Welcome back too. Yeah, I'm enjoying the hell out of my relationship. The goofiness that we're able to be with one another. She reminds me that my goofiness is a positive trait about me. The likes are going up. I don't know, man. If it goes to 500, man, I'm not gonna have the choice but to come back. It's so nice to see you in my subscriptions again. I hope you're doing well, even if this is just a one-time thing. Thanks for saying it. I didn't know how much I needed this until I did it. Now that we're being honest. But my heart and soul is still into my passions right now. I'm giving myself 2 years to work on what I want to see for myself in terms of like the art that I would like to project. And if 2 years pass and it's still not together, then I have to open up those legs and get artificially inseminated with something to just have a mini me running around so I can live my dreams through them. That's it. 2 more years. If it doesn't happen in 2 years, I'm doing something else. He said, even just chats like this are really nice things. He said, you're freaking amazing, so glad to see you made 2021 worth it. Oh, yeah, still here. He said, man, back in the day, Black lesbian YouTube community was amazing. It's okay, but that was the Renaissance. I'm not staying up on anything that's going on in the community right now. I know nothing. I don't even know, because I just know that things are happening, right? Like I know that we saw our first masculine woman actress in a serious role. I just don't know what. I didn't like look deep into it. Someone sold 1 million copies of something. And you think it would be important. And I don't want to continue to try and name drop because for me to not have gone and do my research, it feels weird bringing it up, right? So I hope that the LGBT community is flourishing in ways that you guys are liking the direction that a lot of stuff is going. Like I hope that you had a chance to watch Pose, that you had a chance to watch P-Valley, that you had a chance to watch, there's another one and I cannot remember it. Nope, lost it. Okay, but there's the entertainment realm is changing in a way, but I don't feel like entertainment is going to change until we see a very flamboyant basketball player in the NBA. Dennis Rodman don't count. The day I see a grown flamboyant man in the NBA is the day where I will consider that things are actually changing. Okay, letting you know now. Like I just live for the day that he's just gonna be like, well, our defense was cool, but the team wasn't really picking up in the fourth. Okay, so like I need that in my life, please. If you are that person, go enroll into the NBA draft, please. Please. It's like, yeah, I was up there, I had my 21 points, I was almost at a triple-double, but we not talking about me, okay? We not gonna do that. I'm ready for it. He said, yo, Sonny XOXO is an out gay wrestler, AEW wrestling. I know, there's that, but I'm saying like pure NBA, like I'm about to take a 3-point shot and then death drop, bitch. Like that's what I need to see in my life. That's what I gotta see. Okay, what did I miss? I just want us to give Hart love and likes for no real reason other than she popped in to greet us. He said, I can't believe you're live on Queird. Wow. I met you at a great. I cannot front. I know for a fact that when YouTube deleted my Sims channel, and they had every right to, like, oh my god, so much learning and growing. Yo, I'm taking a T-rated video game and like try to make adult content out of it to post on YouTube. Of course they had to delete the channel. Of course I had to get uninvited to events and stuff because I was treading on very thin one, and I think because I am a gay black woman, people were a little bit more lenient on me. If I was a cis white man, there'd probably been some issues, right? So when they took it down, it put something in my soul like, okay, the fact that I'm posting to a platform that has the ability to just erase my existence doesn't make me feel good. So for a while, it sent something at my soul through the time. It's something I'm completely over now. I don't care. I'm doing things that I enjoy doing and I love it. It's great. But that, I know that's one thing that made me feel so petty to not ever have to post on here again. It made me so mad at the time, but those feelings have exited like a while ago. I'm just giving some insight, you know? Yeah, okay. What else? Because on the outside looking in, you can see how things could have gone worse, you know? They said, what did you have for dinner? I haven't cooked dinner. We were supposed to go shopping, but it's taking a nap. And said, literally just watched literally just watched Watermelon video. Look who it is, Hart, baby girl. Where have you been? So it's great to see you. Have hope this means you're coming back to us. It's so funny. Like, Instagram just did everything in its power to make me feel like crap today. I guess it's because of the full moon. I hope you understand, like, if you ever reached out and it's like, hey, where are you? Where's your content? I'm not looking at you like you're passe for mentioning me. Like, it's always a beautiful thing that I'm in your thoughts in general, and that's beautiful. But what did I do? All I did was message. This is what I tweeted. Hold on, wait. What? I tweeted, I'm done apologizing for having other things I'd like to focus on before deciding to give myself to you for free. And that is just something that needed to be said. But I hope people understand in the wave that I'm saying it. If I have other things that are keeping me stable, the first thing on my mind isn't to share my personality and my individuality to you, because it's not the thing that's my main support system, you know? So I get being upset when someone you looked up to isn't really around like that, but I have other dreams and aspirations that have been working well for me without needing to put my face anywhere, you know? So it's just weird. It's like just a lot of people think that I mean it in a disrespectful way. It's like, no, I appreciate anybody who took the time out to click on a video or double tap on a post or click the like button and stuff. Of course I appreciate you. It's always going to be appreciated. That is just a very blunt way of saying it. This is what I was going to say, but I was going to try and reword it to not hurt your feelings. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe anybody anything. A lot of the people that you watch don't really owe you anything. So if you're supporting me based off of an idea that I presented to you, you're still going to support me. Granted, you do deserve like an update at least, like especially people who support the Gemini on a Patreon, right? I think I'm bringing something up and you have no idea what it is. But even then, people don't really owe you anything. You get to choose. You get to pick and choose who you decide to support. You get to pick and choose if if you think this person deserves an ounce of donation from you, right? But to expect more out of somebody, that's good to have open dialogue, but to expect it in a way where they are literally giving themselves to you for free and you still expect it, that doesn't make any, you know what I'm trying to say? That doesn't make any sense. I hope you get that. I'm pretty sure the person you watch loves every single bit of you, not even for their own benefit. You know, not everyone does it all for their own benefits, but it's okay. He said, wow, so good to see after this long. He said, nobody said you owe us anything. People are just saying that they like your they like your ass stand up and they miss you because I fell off. But all I did was not post on here. But still, you're not really owed anything. I'm like, nah, you don't owe anyone anything, as you said. It's just great to hear you doing. He said, oh man, it's so good to see you. And he said, we get it. We get it, all right? I don't, I hope I'm not saying it in a way that you say, y'all are proving your point. I'm not trying to be an ass. Granted, y'all let me be an asshole for years and let me get away with it. I don't know how I haven't been canceled yet. He said, are you going to start updating more? That's not a guarantee, but I went on here to see what was popping off. He said, or PS4, the only person you owe anything to is yourself. He said, you also don't owe niceness, to be honest. He said, you explained that perfectly. I understand that completely. Thanks for sharing and love that you explained it. He said, well, I haven't seen you in a minute. He said, yes, you do. You owe us the joy of you living in a positive, peaceful, prosperous life. You sharing with us is a bonus. We love you. And then just, yeah, oh my God, it's been so long. Hey, you're never canceled in my eyes. Because we love you. So I love your videos. Yo, remember yoga pants? It popped up in my recommendations one day, for real, not gonna lie. He said, you're not in a hood. Oh no, yeah. I was being an ass on my way since the last time the internet like saw Hart as that. You know, it took a while for me to build my personality back up to a place that I felt was shareable. You know, I held all of this unnecessary hatred. You ever wake up like that one day, like you just hate for no reason and just being so snarky and nasty, and then eventually you buckle down and realize like, oh, I'm just being nasty because I don't like myself right now. I hate me, so I'm projecting the hate that I have for myself onto others. Right? So then I just decided to like, be quiet and trail back and get emotions in check. Don't show my face if I'm feeling not okay. And granted, I do not feel okay every other week. I still struggle with my mental health. I still cry a lot, you know? But who I decide to project myself, how I decide to project myself online is a character of me regardless. Like, it has to be a character of me because I could have been like in tears earlier today and the internet will never know, and it's not necessarily my obligation to let the internet know that, you know? That's how we used to think back in the day. And then we got to a point where we felt like we needed to share every single aspect because that's what I thought people wanted, you know? He said mental health is important. Please self-care before anything. He said talk your shit, Art. No bueno. Oh yeah. Yeah, being yelled at by people like you're losing all of your opportunities and they're not always gonna be there and not everybody's gonna be checking for you. I'm like, I've gained so much. I've gained so much by just being away. I've gained massive security in my relationship. I feel so loved. All this knowledge with this program. Look at this damn program. Gained a lot of knowledge. I'm just trying to learn how to use that. I looking at everything that I gained compared to what people might think that I lost, and I don't think I lost anything. We're at like 332 likes. Come on. He said hi. But when have I ever like said like, oh yeah, do this for me, and then I just never do. I don't want to get your hopes up like that. He said, everyone's path in life can be the same. People gotta understand that. He said, Blending's becoming an industry standard. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun to use. You haven't lost nothing. He said, we're just happy you're happy doing what makes you happy. You're such a different person from when I first followed. Oh yeah, we aren't we? I'm a different person. You gain no losses here. He said, "Child, it's like I have bipolar disorder and autism, and I know those funky days and mismanaged anger is all good though. We don't have to be transparent with everything, but we don't have to fake. How's the adulting been? Trash. I don't have anything good to say about adulting. I hate this. Like, yeah, I'm a grown woman with a childlike mind and a childlike bank account. Nah, uh, I'm cool either way, but just adulting. Like, it's just one thing that we most likely can all agree with is BS. Period. Like the fact that no one in here, like y'all hear me say this on the preview, on live streams on my Instagram all the time. Like it blows my mind that when you're born, you don't automatically just have $1 million. Like I don't understand the concept. Like here you are, brought into a world unwillingly, and you have to pay to be in it. Life is a scam. This is the biggest scam. It is a huge scam. I don't care what anyone says to me. It is a scam. All right? But are just here it existing. She said, childlike bank account is the most relatable statement. He said, hearing the growth thing reminds me of the growing I have done. I hate adulting too. Just because nobody can see it don't mean the growth didn't happen. Sometimes growing behind closed doors is actually necessary, to be honest. You right about that. You're like a friend who lives so far away, only get to see you on New Year's Eve. That's how you addressing the situation. Excuse me. He said, Preacher said, it hurts to live. It's so nice to see you again. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I agreed with a tweet. Someone saying like, if you are, if you're paying bills and taking care of your regular day to day, they don't look at you like you broke. All right, you're not broke. You just handling business, right? You know, that's just that is what it is. Regardless if your definition of $0 starts at zero or at $2,500, what you define broke as is completely your prerogative. You know. He said, "Been so long since you've been on the YouTubes. What's up? College hurts, especially when you didn't want to do it and you're being forced to based on the traditional conservative values. Ah, are they paying for it? I hope they're the ones paying for it." He said, Hart, do you think? Nope. He said, when the world needed her most, she disappeared? What are you talking about? Where did I disappear to? Are you talking about me or somebody else? Because I've been here, just not on this platform. Y'all gotta understand, this is a different crossbreed between platforms. Listen, I hate it here. Is it, listen, I hate it here, adulting, but we're not given a handbook, and even the handbook costs money, and who can afford it? I'm 39, and I just want to eat cake and play with ponies. What platform? There's mad platforms. It's like the Fire Nation took her and erased her memories. But I'm burning out, and there is no point. What? Where did we get to? Where did we trail off into? They were referencing a show. Oh, okay. I was like so confused. What's going on? Because I haven't seen anything from you since I saw you at the DC meetup. Well, hello. Which one were you? I'm not gonna sit here and act like I remember. Yeah. I said this earlier. If you ask me questions about anybody else that I used to associate myself with, I'm going to try my hardest to bypass them because it's wrong of me to have their name in my mouth. We have no idea who each other are anymore. When I say I haven't spoken to anyone prior to like just exiting, I haven't spoken to anyone and just hope that everyone's living a prosperous life. But that's it. Point blank, period. Like, I'm not going to do that. Okay? And you said thumbs up. The live guys, we can do it. You said 500. Oh, that love. He said, I'm glad to see you back here. You have been missed. I hope you've been well. You look wonderful. Thank you for the kind words. I mean, I remember wanting to join the meetups, but was a closeted minor. I'm glad you didn't show up. You could have got Hart in some fucking trouble. I'm a. He said, "How are you? Computer bills going hard? Everything's going good for the most part. Trying to get these 3070s and 3080s, and people keep buying them up. It's aggravating." He said, "I got what?" He said, "Facts. Life is a scam. Like we live on a planet where water costs money." Yeah. You remarked how you says were. Are y'all okay? Sound like somebody got body slammed. It's a scam. He said, "I was excited. I missed you. I was excited to see you. Hey, what's up?" My moon Virgo is too. They're saying something about the full moon today. Everyone kind of got an attitude going on. They said, "This is a gift." Nothing said. Not me liking the stream 4 times. Did you log into separate accounts to do so? Let's take a vote. Okay. If I'm trying to word the question right. Okay. It's a yes or no question. Would you be upset if for 10 videos straight I let DEMEE use this channel just to post things? And because if she gets through 10 videos, then I don't have a choice to come back. Did I word that right? I feel like it was too much to do a yes or no. You're gonna be confused. It was a would you be upset if I let DEMEE take over the channel for 10 videos? He said, "I'm confused," right? No, I worded it a little weird. I was thinking how to word it correctly. Would you be upset? Nope, not upset at all. Like I don't know, but I think she'd be really good at it. Y'all gotta go through your. He said no. Also consistently watch the Alarm Woman dance. Shut up. Hello. He said, "Not up to me." Okay. Wait. He said, "I don't." Oh, she's up. Damn. I'm live on YouTube. I'm sorry. Did I wake you up? Are you okay? Did the bang upstairs? The bang upstairs woke you up, huh? Yeah. You want me to go up there and get him? Okay. He said she would be great at it. Let her know. So what's she trying to post? I have no idea. It was just a suggestion because for us, we did 3 videos together, and this was around the time where our relationship was pretty new, and it is nice to know that it can happen. You know, it's a possibility, but I just think it would be really nice if she never had to set foot in her job again. You know, but I don't want that to be like the main goal of it all. You know, it shouldn't never be that, but I think she'd be really good. And then she had me editing the stuff. What? You said I'd love to see some Hart cooking videos. Y'all gonna drag me on my cooking because my kitchen like be clean, and then after I'm done cooking, like dirty, and then like not clean yet. We'll see. So I love how the views go down, but the likes keep going up. It's okay, man, to not stepping foot into jobs. It's sad, but cooking videos. That sounds so fun. But she enjoys the structure though. He said, "What made you hop on live?" I was, what did I try to do a live on Instagram, and it was like a hit or miss. Tried to go live on Facebook, but I couldn't read what anybody was writing because I'm new to the new layout, and I'm like, let me log on to this channel and see if it's just the same as any other social platform. And guess what? It is. It's the same exact way we left it. It sure is. And said, okay, but we're about it. Tag Facebook Live sucks. Yeah. Oh. He said, shit, Hart. You were one of the first YouTubers I ever subscribed to. Like, I swear, over 10 years ago, you and other LGBT YouTubers gave me the courage to come out. It's good to see you doing well. Well, that's great that you found courage to come out. I don't want to take responsibility in that, just because I think the only thing I was doing for myself was allowing me to be 100% me. But to be real on that, I think I was being 80% me. Because me at the time was so, I know this is very unpopular to do and you should never make fun of yourself anymore, but past me was so stupid. There was about 20% of myself that didn't know how to, what am I looking for the term? Didn't know how to, no, that's not the right way to say it. Critical thinking, who didn't know how to critically think. And there were a lot of decisions that I made that were just so stupid. And I know as you get older, it's a part of growing and learning about your past. But the one thing you're supposed to do is forgive yourself, right? You have to forgive your stupidity. You gotta forgive yourself for being stupid, because if it wasn't for you being stupid at the time, then you wouldn't have learned about the stupidness, you know? But there aren't any things that I regret about past me, but man, were y'all following a stupid hoe. Man. Those dumb memories that keep you up at 2 a.m. Things that I like the videos that you and DEMEE did together. And she feels comfortable with taking over the channel. I'm down. Self-forgiveness is so hard. You make yourself cringe so hard. He said, are you still close? No, I haven't spoken to anybody in a while. Just hope everyone, I just have not spoke to anyone, and I can't speak on anyone because I haven't spoke to anyone. He said, but why was funny as fuck, little girl? Yes, acceptance, right? You gotta be able to just accept, give yourself. He said, Hart, your hat game was on point though. I would never even wear hats. I lost a lot of stuff. Oh man, I don't have a lot of hats anymore. So what platform have you been on? I'm out of the loop. I'm not on TikTok. I never felt the need to go to TikTok because we weren't like elevating YouTube like that anymore. I don't feel this need to make short videos. I feel a greater need to like make something longer and a little bit more impactful. Not to downplay anybody who is a TikToker or none of that. Y'all are doing your thing, you know. But I think I frequent Twitch more than, I'm on Twitter more than Twitch, but then I'm on Twitch more than Instagram, and on Instagram more than anything else, and that's about it. That's about all that I frequent. Like my YouTube recommendations, the content that I consume is so much more different than what it was like 4 years ago, right? So now I'm like watching tutorials on how to do something, watching top 10 videos, watching random baby compilations. Like I'm not really watching like nobody vlog their life or anything like that, you know. He said, are you gaming on Twitch? I'm a terrible gamer. I know gamers like to say there's no such thing as a terrible gamer. Oh no, I'm a terrible gamer. I just play sandbox games. But the things that I do on Twitch is I show people the 3D show that I'm making. I said this earlier in the stream, but I'm on a path to learning how to create my own 3D animated web series. people, it started as Sim Living Color, and now it is called Gemini. And instead of making it in The Sims, I'm making it in Blender and animating it, voice acting, doing. Okay, it's a lot of titles. I wanted to know what it felt like to be an executive producer on a show. So I created my own show to be an executive producer that I do everything. I do the voices, I generate the characters' looks, costume, cinematography, the set building. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm scared to turn the camera around because I don't want it to mess up. But I'm set building right now because I started doing all this in The Sims. It's close to 500. I started doing all of it in The Sims, and I wanted to know how to make it in this program because one, it gives you so much more control, and there's no game limitations, right? There might be limitations in terms of what the program can do, but the ceiling is so much higher. Learning to do it yourself and have full ownership of what you're doing, right? I think especially if you're a black person and you're an artist, it's really important to have full ownership over what art you're presenting. So it's a journey, yes it is. It's taken me way longer than it should, but I'm trying, you know. I would feel fulfilled with my life if it's something I decide to do. The reason why I'm deciding to do all of this on my own in its first season, it's not going to be perfect. I know that I'm not the best voice actress in the world, but if this does what it needs to do on its Patreon page, patreon.com/simlivingcolor, it's still going to go up on there. I don't think I'm going to change any names, even though the show's name is officially named something. Like, Sim Living Color was just a channel, a persona, a place to go, but my show is named Gemini, right? That's the name of the show. So everything that I wrote already is being put into its own thing, right? So I keep forgetting what I'm trying to say. I'm deciding to do all of this on my own because if I'm going to bring other people onto this project to voice these characters that were created, to build these sets for me, to where the only thing I got to do to go to work is use my voice, I want to be able to pay you. I want to invest into a project that I'm so passionate about instead of bringing people on for free hoping that you have the same passions as me. Like, no, if I'm going to bring other people onto this project, I want to be able to pay you, period, you know? And I can't do that with one, nothing to show, and two, no grasp of, giving people no grasp of what it is I'm trying to accomplish, and I have to do that first. You know, like I gotta be the thing that I'm trying to project first before bringing other people on. And once I came to that conclusion, it's been all downhill. Uphill? Downhill? Was that the right way to say things? Okay. But yeah, sorry that took me a minute to try and explain. Because I'm trying to make it in the filmmaking and I'm so lost on where to start. Oh, God. Oh, you gotta stop drinking. You gotta stop. Alcoholism never did anybody any favors, okay, honey? You gotta be careful about where you put your elbow. Oh. Careful. Dang, saying Gemini is gonna be so hard to say instead of good old Sim Living Color. But yeah, that was a personal choice because I never felt like I named the story, you know, so that's what it is now. I didn't drop you, you fell. You gotta what? You just gotta, it's okay to be off balance a little bit, but you know, namaste, like just you just gotta hold your ground. I started working on a project and I definitely don't have the skills needed, but I hope that when I get enough done, I'll be able to reach out to others to want to help. Yeah. And so, what are your plans for the next month? Whew. I guess as an adult, I should know, right? Eat food, maybe. Hey, Nubian, how are you? It's been a minute. And so, will you redo the auditions when you have more to show, or you got your people lined up? I have a few people lined up, but not everybody. I don't even know my plans. about, right? Man, haven't seen his face in a long time. Hey, he said we talked briefly about migrating to Unreal Engine on Twitter. We gotta talk about MetaHuman. I know about MetaHuman and what's the one that people 3D character model? I can't remember the name of it. Do I still have it downloaded? Let me see. My desktop is filled with a bunch of icons, and I doubt that I will be able to. Dad Central? No. Anyways, it's a character creation suite where people are making stuff too to give some realism to their characters. Alright, someone asked, where's the painting from in the back? You don't want to know. We got this painting from Ross because it looks like my character Yanti's mom. It's just from Ross. Our other paintings we need to put back on the wall because DEMEE's been doing photography, so like we have a backdrop that she's been taking like the pictures off the wall in order to hang up her backdrops. If you're in the LA area and you need someone to take pictures for you, DEMEE is that person. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. They said, why Gemini, or would sharing give away too much of the story? I've answered this previously, so I apologize if you have heard me say this a bunch of times already, but I didn't know what to name. I didn't realize I never really named the show and what it was called. And now that the characters have an arc and have a direction that they all can go, Gemini just seems fitting because the story isn't really about one person. It's about all of these different characters and how they fit into one story, right? So there's two sides to every coin. When one person goes through a story, that's their own perspective, but there's a completely other perspective on the other end. And the balance between good and evil, positive and negative, who gets what and who doesn't get what, like or different possibilities of people learning new things and new personality traits within these people. Gemini just seems fitting because of the different personalities, right? It just seems fitting because you think one thing is happening, but it's really completely something else. If that makes sense. I explain it differently almost every single time, but I have it like written down on why it's named Gemini. But it makes more sense once you get to learn how it's written now, right? And so Gemini represents duality in my eyes, yeah. So like for instance, like you have a character named Jeannie, light skin, gets everything she's ever wanted, the career she's wanted, and then you have another character, Zane, who does what she feels like is necessary to do as a person in her shoes by any means necessary, and doesn't always get what she wants, but she made damn sure that she was able to, but she had to go through a different route, you know? Like it's the yin and yang between, like, you know? It's like the things that I get it. It's just like I get it as deep. He's so passionate. I love it. Cool. Well, I'm intrigued. He said, let's show our love for Hart by smashing. You are doing everything in your power to get it to 500. And that's okay. He said, how has LA been for you guys in the last couple of years? I'm not going to say that I live anywhere. I live in a place with my things. Yeah. It's difficult being secretive these days, but I'm also really good at it. Like, you can't tell if I'm lying or not. Isn't that crazy? You listen to somebody online and you can't tell if they're like even lying to you or not. My Hart, are you still making beats and music? I do. I do. You said you live safely. That's what matters. That's smart. Doxing is rampant these days. Girl, it said, girl, you already gave it away. No, I didn't give that much away, to be honest. She and Mars with Elon Musk. Facts. It's like, oh, there's too much to have to unpack, you know? And it's one of those things where I understand it's not, what I'm doing probably isn't going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I to be delved in this, invested into something, and not be in love with it is strange. Like, I'm way too invested to not be in love with it. Boom, bang, wop, wop. She's in Heartland. Where the dimples run free. Jeez, has it already been 75 minutes? Wow. Wow. Baby, are you getting up? No? Okay. You sure you're okay? Okay. Means that I had to get it out of my system. My bad. it's okay. Different sides of the story and different perspectives of life. I like that. Yeah. I missed you. You're so funny. Hey. Well. He said she getting her nap on. She tired. It's okay. He said, oh my god, I didn't see her on the couch. Because I always do this when I go live on Instagram. Like, she'll just be knocked out. And I'll just be out here talking to people. He said, time flies when you're catching up. Oh yeah. He said, can you guys 70? Oh, there they go. They trying. He said, hey Hart, just bouncing in late as hell to say I love you and wishing you all the best. Always excited to see you on any platform. That's what's up. He said, oh my god, how you been? I'm okay. I see there's like a new wave of people. It's like 20 new, and then they bounce out, and they come in. It just, I see it. I sent your original watermelon video to one of my friends' peeps. He said, hope you're doing well with everything going on. It's nice to see you. Long time no see. I thought I saw movement behind you. Yes, I did delete a lot of old videos on both channels. Mostly because, one, like, I just private a video if I don't think it's funny anymore. And then two, there was a large portion of my life that I didn't want any proof of after a while. And at the time I privated them, I was probably going through something. I can't remember if I was or not, but all I knew was that I didn't want to see it anymore. So there's like 50 videos that aren't on this channel anymore, and I'm fine with it. I didn't want to see it, you know. It'd be that way sometimes. It made you the thumbnail and everything was awesome. That's chocolate Heart. He said, wow, warm heart. Hey baby, how have you been? He said, okay, my question is, what did you think of the new L Word? I actually kind of liked it. I think they did have a really, really big missed opportunity, because good lord, did I want to see one of the dykiest lesbian rappers just pop up on that hoe. Like, I just wanted to see the most dark-skinned, beautiful, dreaded lesbian on that show. They had the perfect opportunity and they missed it. I'm like, ah, damn. Of course you chose the light-skinned black lady. You always do. Damn it. I'm still, to come to think of it, I think, is P Valley the only one that does that? I really just want to see a super masculine, dark-skinned woman talking about, I'm a doctor. Oh. He said, wow, my jaw just dropped. I missed you. Hey. He said, I've been here the whole time just listening to you talk. Well, then. He said, that sucks. Hey. To be honest, it's making me realize YouTube's live platform is so much better. I think going from top to bottom, YouTube's probably the best, and then Facebook's is really okay, but Instagram's is trash. It used to be good, and I don't know why I would find myself going live more and more on Instagram, but then Twitch is similar to YouTube, don't get me wrong, but Instagram, I can't read back what y'all are writing if I wanted to go back and see if there was questions that I missed, so I could tap on your profile and answer them personally if I didn't get a chance to answer it in the live. It's irritating. He said, where you go, homegirl? In my skin. Live it up. The name Jenny is forever ruined for me. Came across your cute stickers that you sent me recently, so happy to see you. Man, we was doing stickers. It just, there's a lot to reminisce on the things that we used to do to try and like get up out my mom's house, right? So where do you mostly? I will not say where I stay. I cannot do that. And Kelsey, oh my God, Jenny, I'm triggered. Or still, I cannot say where I am. He said, "Yeah, I've yet to meet a good dude." To be honest, um, he said, "What's good, Hart? Hey, however, I'm gonna just say lion because I don't want to mess up how to pronounce the first part." He said, "I hope you're drinking enough water. I usually have a cup." It's so funny you say that because I usually have a cup sitting right next to me, and there's nothing there right now. So I'll have to drink water afterwards. He said, "No, like Instagram and stuff." Okay, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Hart lives in None Your Business, USA. He said, "Gosh, it's been so long." I hope you understand why. Yeah, it causes too many issues. It just does. And for the particular reason, it's nah. I'm not gonna go into that. Did He said, "Do you still make music?" I make like small little beat loops for anybody who needs them. For if you're having like issues posting videos and you're tired of YouTube's music or something, just a simple beat loop, no exclusive tracks, just beat loops that I own but you're allowed to use. Yo, spots and stickers. So yeah, eyebrows on. Really? He said, "Hon, I just gotta know, do you remember the? Yeah, of course I remember Panoply. I still listen to the music. I legit was looking for your channel. Well, you had to look for it." You say you're psychic. He said, how are you and the family doing? Hope all you're doing well. What have you been up to? But just things that keep my life a pushing. That doesn't involve needing to necessarily be an online personality. And over the years, people have just understood that over time, and it's been good for me to the extent that it can. Granted, last year, crappy for everybody, but for me, I'm just doing something that I enjoy doing all the time, and then that's it. I haven't felt the need to share my life, and that was something that I knew that we were once good at often, but going through so many different traumatic events and dramatic events, uh, I didn't. There's just things that I didn't want the internet to know anymore. There's just things I'm like, I'm just gonna enjoy my relationship in peace and see how that goes, and definitely knowing and understanding that the words you speak eloquently can uplift somebody one day. But I didn't have this ambition to be that person for anybody else but myself after a while. He said, "Hey girl, great to see you again." He said, "Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. I missed you. Hey Patrick, how you doing?" Hi SpongeBob. I make Demi laugh with that shit all the time. Maybe because you gotta switch it around for Mambo. Still goofy, yeah, still goofy, MFR. Yeah. Seriously, you're a huge part of YouTube's Black history, your channel, and so many other Black LGBTQ YouTubers made this platform what it is. Sincerely, thank you for everything. I don't want to look at it like we just dabbled it in a era where it was definitely okay to just be nothing but 100% yourself. Once things got a ceiling put on it, I think a lot of people, backed out like, this isn't fun anymore. People grow, they change, they develop, they learn, they do different things, but when they put that ceiling up there, it was like, so so I can make content for y'all, and y'all can make money off me. All right, so but in order for me to get it, I gotta what? I gotta. So I can't say the word cut. Because there's 12-year-olds in here probably. What if that'll be a good conversation for them and their parents to learn a new word? Because their parents allowed them to be on the internet without restrictions. You know? I said, hey, love, hey, wild boy. How do you steal motivation? I just want to make sure I'm reading it correctly. The 12-year-olds are asleep. It's okay. She says, no, a lot of y'all were really young when you found me. And said, what is like having COVID? Is that I'm the guy with the glasses from Panoply. Hey, what's up, man? RTV, right? Yeah, RTV. What's up, boo? You helped us bunch for real. Are y'all still making music? Let me know. Are you specifically doing music? Hey y'all, RTV in this RTV in this thing right now. If y'all used to watch when we would promote Panoply, the dude who always had the glasses on is in the room right now. That's crazy. Hey baby. Oh snap. He said parents need to stop relying on not kid-friendly platforms to raise their kids. Because oh my god, it's been forever since I've seen you. Hey baby. Hey. Oh. Hello. He said I was one of those youngins. Okay. He said I think I started watching when I was 17. I was like 21 when I started watching in 2011. It's like I come back to watch so many videos when I'm sad. He said, that's me. It's been a long time. It sure has. Yes, it has. People still ask me where to listen to Naked and Get It Wet. They still ask me. He said, I'm a tear up. Well, yeah, that's, ooh. He said, I'm 21 now. I just started watching you when I was, that shouldn't have watched you. Yeah, that's what I was getting into. There was a lot of y'all who found me when you were really young. And it didn't click with me until recently of who I was being when I exited was just bad for everyone involved's health, because it wasn't clicking with me the responsibility that I had to separate the fact that I was an adult that had access to all these young children like that, you know? And while I think we did everything in our power to be respectful and not be completely inappropriate, but looking back at my past self, I'm like, oh man, there's situations that I really could have handled differently. But anytime we would go out or do a meet and greet or any of that, I would always try and make sure that everybody was legal. You know, like, but seeing how what is seeing responsibility as an influencer head on, it's a wake up call. It's a tough pill to swallow, that you have to be fully aware that there are children watching you, you know. But good luck trying to get me to stop swearing. This has been a part of my personality for quite some time. I don't know what else you want from me. There's a lot of influencers took advantage of their younger audience, and it was real sad. It's like I show up so many people that in tomorrow's video, it wasn't up in the comments, so I had no idea folks were so young. I just watched and liked. And it said parents not doing the jobs. But no, it's just with a voice comes great responsibility, and it's very important to notice that, most definitely. And at the time, I was a grown woman. I didn't start. I say this in another stream. When y'all didn't get introduced to me until I was 20 years old. I didn't introduce myself to YouTube or show my face at all until I was 20. And y'all had no idea the life I lived prior to deciding to put a video up on anything. Y'all had no idea. Well, hello, clone. Sorry. You didn't know anything about me or the things that I went through or lived through prior to that point. So here I am, grown-ass woman on YouTube being absolutely inappropriate and with a very childlike mind, and turned into a different person every year, right? And I can't even think about who I was before 20, just an adolescent. I didn't grow up until yesterday, if we're being honest. So I guess that's why I'm back here. Did not grow up until very recently, okay? Right? Y'all still smell. Ooh, Lord. I said, oh God, no. He said, sorry about that. I have dyslexia. How did you stay motivated? Stay motivated in what? Oh, there goes the comb. Not bending down to get that. I got back problems now. uh, there's so many avenues in what you mean by staying motivated. You can stay motivated to eat a little healthier, to drink enough water. You can be motivated to actually take a shower every day. You can feel motivated to play more video games. You can feel motivated to beat a level on something, you know? So you got to be a little bit more specific, you know? And I said, I still get bitches with my ukulele, so thank you, Hart. Oh. I said my life consisted of IMVU and YouTube back then. That was it. I am working on Gemini, which is basically Sim Living Color remastered in Blender. That's what I'm working on now. Like, it's fine. We're all still growing up. We'll be kids until we die. Is that I'm so happy to see you. Unless you have clinical depression, then you probably don't feel motivation in any sensible way. You're right about that, most definitely. So if you mean it in that aspect, always trying to be in the sun. I know y'all have heard like other people say this, but I genuinely think sunlight heals a lot of darkness in you. For some reason, maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I realize being out in the sun does something for me, mentally at least. Ooh. So are we into astrology? I haven't learned enough. I'm still at that point where I'm listening to everyone's views on astrology and stuff, and learning a lot about my Leo ass and a lot about my Scorpio girlfriend. But not enough to hold like open conversation. I'd rather listen to other people speak on astrology so I can learn a lot more in order to develop an opinion on it. He said, deadass, you need the sun. Since COVID last year, I had vitamin D deficiency. Like, I'm obviously bright. The light doesn't help, but I don't even mean like trying to tan in the sun. The warmth of the sun might just help a little bit. He said, I would be so interested in seeing your chart. Yeah, I gotta know more. DEMEE knows more about this stuff than I do. I'm the same bitch who be daydreaming about corn dogs. Okay, so that's where my mind be at half the time. And he said, well, DEMEE, Team Scorpio. Said vitamin D deficit is so real. 20 minutes outside every day. Whew, because I'm Leo too. My brother is a Scorpio, and we're like day and night. What did she say? She said we have the same something. We share the same love language. That's something I do know. You said, huh? Venus is our Virgo. When she I can't tell if she's awake or not, and she just pop up in casual conversation. Hey, hello. Sorry, I like my mind like trailed off into something else. And he says Scorpio is supposed to be super sexual, which is true for me. It's true. Oh man, I'm a Leo Sun, Scorpio Moon. He said okay as in life and career. He said Leo Sun in third house. See, all this language that y'all are speaking, I don't know enough. And I don't like feeling. What am I? I'm a Leo who hates being wrong and hates being misunderstood. It hates saying things mistakenly. So I don't know how to add to the conversation. Keys, what's up? What's good with it? Hey. He's an honorary son, Pisces moon. That pride. Uh huh. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she's just chilling. That painting is gorgeous. Who's the artist? We. It's a painting that we found at Ross. I know I should be more of a liar in terms of these things, but it was a collection at Ross, and we had got it because it looked like a character that I created's mom. That's literally the reason why it's here. I'm a Virgo, and I feel like the standards for a Virgo are too damn high. I wouldn't know. Have you ever dated one of every sign, Hart? No. I've been with Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces. There was gonna be a Capricorn, but my mother and my sister are Capricorn, so it was a little difficult to even think about that. There's nothing wrong with Capricorn. I have nothing. No, I have nothing against any sign. There is no sign that makes me mad about anything, because everyone is beautiful in their own way. Never an Aquarius? I don't think. Yeah, no, not an Aquarius. Said none of us. Yeah, no. So haven't had my fair share of the rainbow. Didn't hear Sagittarius, so yay. No, yeah, nah, not Sag. Come on, man. So 11. He said, I thought you had a baby and disappeared. Oh, man, that would have been nice. Shoot, can we create that narrative? Pretty please. He said, we're kind of great. No, be honest. Y'all almost fell down again. You seen it? I seen it. I'm going to just have to not touch the damn phone. Oh, hello, Hart. I was just thinking about you the other day. Hey! Oh. This is what kind of Sims drama y'all on. He said, we drunk out here. You drunk? Just on YouTube chilling, just drunk. So what happened to your girlfriend? Or she right there, she chilling. DEMEE chilling in the Bizak. That's my baby. You gonna come say hi? Are you okay? All right, sorry I keep asking. They're saying it's the moon. Do you think that's what's making you feel drowsy? Oh, what what'd you get? Blue. Oh, okay. I know, but you don't. You're more productive when you do Gorilla Glue. I feel the same. I think there's great things about all signs. Everybody is inherently good and deserve love. Hey, all right. So we hit 5. The reason why they were striving for 500 likes is because now I am in a contract that I have to be shown more on this channel. I'm not unconfident that we could get back into the partnership program, but we got taken out of the partnership program due to our watch time minutes being low. Plus, I privated a bunch of content, so that didn't help us much. The Heartbeat channel is still a part of the partner program because people are there watching old videos every day. So now I don't have a choice but to be on here and discuss with y'all when I gotta say when I feel like it, because even having all these things to talk about in this one being live session right now, granted there was a lot of things that I say on other platforms a lot, I would have to be okay speaking about my life again, and I don't think I'm quite there yet. I don't have any advice to give. Things have been regular adulty for me, Um, but yeah, that's that 500 mark. I guess I don't have a choice but to sit and really think about it then. If you can't post, don't worry about it. It's like you still gotta look out for you. But no, I ain't gonna try and like hold myself to my word. Do what you need to do. Nothing wrong with taking more time. But yeah, it just depends. I reached a point where it was like, man, I really feel like I said everything that I needed to say. While there is change happening in the world, it saddens my soul that there's still a lot that hasn't changed in the world. Oh, my baby. Do you want to go wake up first? Okay. You see, you got any plants? Fake ones. I'm not a fan of real plants. Because the fake ones last longer. That's why all these fake hoes get all the jobs instead of you. Fake flowers last longer. You said hiding her with her with your head. Yep. Maybe just the little things first. A video about why you left, what you're working on, why you're returning. Not in too much detail necessarily, but just something easy. That's what I had planned in general, and that was supposed to go on the Heartbeat channel once but I wasn't gonna do anything until I was finished doing what I was doing. But I keep learning how to do new things every day, so my deadlines keep getting pushed back. Said, honestly, seeing you that you're live on here right now took me aback and gave me a nostalgic feeling, and just want to say thank you for being you. I grew up watching you on YouTube is all I had back then. Well then, he said, greetings from Finland. I was worried something happened to you because I hadn't seen your videos in a long time. Nothing happened. Just went away to go live life in a different way. That's all that really happened, man. Yeah. He said, oh man, I have been worrying about you for so long. I'm so glad to see you again. He said, good to see you. Miss your humor. I apologize for that thumbnail. I was not prepared because I forgot how it prepares a thumbnail on YouTube. And it was like the picture in 3, 2, 1. And I was like, oh. And oh, don't want to get the chin. Ah. So I might replace it, but I don't plan on keeping this video up, so I would do something a little bit more formal and a lot more higher quality. Uh-huh. Where's it? Oh my God, I missed you. Was not prepared. He said, Hart, you are the best. You always put a smile on my face. I'm so glad you're here. Hi. Ooh. I think I just didn't want my head to be big. I didn't want my head to get any bigger than it already was. My head was so big. Because when you surround yourself around people that are just like, you're great, you're everything, I miss you, it makes you really feel invincible. So then when bad things happen, oh, my mom, it's okay if you don't want to. Oh, you just look like you want to lay down. You sure? Okay, that we got you. Cheek. Are you feeling it? You sure you're feeling okay? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. I don't know my glasses, okay? I love you. I sent you your birth chart just so you can talk to them about it. Oh, it came on the phone. Okay. Okay. Do your thing. She just woke up. Okay. Someone's screaming, ah, cute shit is happening.
I'll come back on in a second.
It's so, now I want you to lay down. Oh, you sure? Okay.
upstairs. It was really loud. And woke me up.
This just slapped me in my face and called me single in 10 different languages. Means that I hope you know the amount of joy that you've fostered over the last decade. Your videos got me through some pretty rough times. Your channel was the representation that I needed during. Okay. Oh yeah, I love her. You sure about that? Okay. Even though I'm putting on my fake persona right now. I put on a fake happy persona just because it just feels like the better play. Like I really could just be up here depressed. Yeah, what's up, y'all? What you doing? You know? Yeah, I was like at the grocery store the other day, and then like, what if like I came back and then my whole voice, my whole demeanor was just different? You wouldn't know what the hell to do with yourself. Went to the grocery store the other day. This lady was holding her baby, and the baby ain't had no mask, and I was like, oh my god, he coughing, he doing a bunch of shit. So then I like picked her baby up and like touched down, passed it across the store. I just got out of jail last week. And so I mean, that's me. Music, thank you for making me laugh when shit was hard. You good, you good king. Yeah. Is it yuck? Affection. Nobody told y'all to be super adorable while I'm snacking while single. No, that's not how he go. Yeah, you can. What?
Alright. Are you about to get off?
No. I'm like, we got in this deep. Might as well. You see, you sound like Cash with his balls probably there. The light's bright, huh? I feel like the light is irritating your eyes.
No, I'm just okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. We're just popping up in different scenarios here. You said we're loving these baby steps of you slowly coming back. You said we love you. We'll see. Oh shit, I'm late to the motherfucking party, y'all. Hey, what's up?
Me too.
Strain recommendation. I think they're asking you about the weed.
Okay, can I talk about it on here?
I don't know if you should. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe
Blue
on.
Dream, that's all I can. Blue Dream Girl.
There's the lingo.
Blue Dream Girl.
You said, nice to see you again, Hart. You made me actually like YouTube. Made me actually. Is it you're such a real person, kind person, sending? I'm glad you view me. What I decide to share with myself momentarily is real. That's rewarding. That feels good. Because I could really be a pathological liar out here in these streets. I couldn't find where the camera was located. I'm over here looking this way.
I love you.
He said, turn Queird into a couple channel.
How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about that?
No. I just don't ever want, I don't know, I don't want our relationship to dictate anything on YouTube, so I think that's something I would have to think about.
Okay.
Yeah. How would you feel?
I don't know. We can't lie in front as if we've been comfortable on camera, right? Like, I feel like I haven't necessarily been, you haven't necessarily been.
It depends, because it depends on who's filming. Because you always make me look good on camera.
And you always make yourself look good on camera, which is why I think she'd be great.
Just walking. I'm a little tired, guys. So I'm here, though. I just woke up. I'm here to go a little power nap. Was there a challenge? You said what? If you get a certain amount of work stuff?
I said if I got over 500 likes, maybe I'd have to make a commitment to be on this channel more often.
I think I would probably do a podcast.
A podcast? They've been trying to get me to do a podcast for years. But I'm like, you like talking about current events more than I do.
Well, no, you like talking about current events.
But I like it when it's like my close-knit circle, you know?
Well, no, you would have talked about anger for days.
Yeah, I would have.
So.
Because honestly, I'd be happy if we talked about movies, y'all. I know when's the last time we seen a movie? You remember the last movie we went to go see?
Well, if you want to say new movies, we saw Soul.
Oh, we did watch Soul. Soul was nice.
The reason why I'm not really mad about the movies is because we can still watch movies out here.
Yeah.
And we don't have to pay extra. We're already paying the streaming site. So, it would be really nice.
Soul was good, but the ending was expected to me. But the thing I really enjoyed about Soul is it answered that question that everyone doesn't take the time to try and answer for themselves. I think you should lay back down.
I'm okay. I'm just waking up. I'm so sorry. I'm quiet right now, guys, because I'm fully waking up, but I'm here. I'm here. You want me to go lay down?
Yeah, I want you to lay down. I want you to be energetic.
I'm okay.
At a time when I just feel like you deserve rest. Yeah, rest, mommy, go rest.
Do I look exhausted?
No. It's just you are up today, and I just feel like laying down is your treat.
No, I'm gonna stay up for a little bit. I'm gonna take a few minutes.
Can I have some of your water? It's okay for now. I said have some have some water and stuff. What are you saying? I know right too. He said, what's for dinner? We have to order our groceries tonight. I forgot. This is her shirt, technically.
No, yours.
This is mine.
Mine's the other one, but we haven't used the fine.
Hey, no joke, no lie. Walmart has some pretty nice stuff.
Yeah, Walmart. Cause it's quite. It's from Walmart.
We got both these shirts from Walmart. Yeah.
I just like you do your life by yourself. I don't mind.
No, I just want you to lay down and rest.
No, I really myself get it.
Why? What was the purpose of getting up? You could have stayed laying down and chilling.
I have commitments for later on tonight. In terms of what? I had to get up because I have commitments.
Okay. He said, hey, I love your shirt. Can I ask where you got it? Yeah, we just told y'all. Walmart. Yeah. Wall to the Mart.
The one thing I could ever think about even answering would be questions if they had questions for both of us. That's one thing, but I think most of the questions are for you.
No. If I do go live again on here, I am using the other camera because look how bright I am. Is this my skin tone? Oh. Well, I guess I don't have any issues.
This is mine, and I'm fine.
Whatever. I'm not getting enough vitamin D. You have to, you say it, but that's what you meant.
It's okay. I like watching you.
He said I was cleaning out my subscriber list and I saw your channel and started watching everything. I'm so happy. Really?
What do you enjoy more, going live on YouTube, Instagram, or Twitch?
This was a pleasant surprise with YouTube. I didn't think that I would just be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do that. And then I guess I'll see the aftermath afterwards. And so, are you still interested in doing stand up when the country stops being crazy? It'd be nice to go on tour and not technically do stand up. That's too much pressure. I'll go and talk at you. Do one of these, but live, right? But live on a stage.
Okay,
That people be sleep on Walmart clothes. I feel so fly in Walmart couture. yeah, stepping up.
you can always get a get together. You just need like an oversized shirt, maybe some shorts.
Yeah. That's one thing that hasn't changed about me since you last saw me. I'm still a very basic person in terms of attire and fashion. I probably wear the same joggers every day, the same socks and sandals combination, and a t-shirt with an artist or a saying on there. And then that's it. I don't need a Givenchy vest or
Or a Fendi vest.
or a Fendi vest. We don't need I don't need all that. That could be my excuse. The motivation, would y'all be mad if the only reason why I decided to come back to YouTube is because I just want a Tesla? Like, where's the lie? Because I'd really have to sell my soul in order to get one, though. I'd have to co-speak and turn on my young white lady voice in order to get these brands to want to mess with me again. Guess what? A Tesla. It said, become a Tesla channel. I can't become a Tesla channel without a Tesla. we got to get the ride first. He said, no, I judge you more if you said you weren't in it for the money. Oh, no. But whenever I was posting, I really wasn't making any money like that. What I thought was a lot of money at the time was not a lot of money. I think people forget to grasp the idea that if you were a black creator and got a brand deal, your white counterparts would be making $30,000 and you would only be making maybe 500, maybe 1,000. And whenever we speak out about this, people love to bypass it, but that's the truth. So when I say that I have to sit and really decide whether I want to be giving my time and my worth for free to people or put something into where I know I can earn my worth. And unfortunately, being an online personality or someone who's in a video as a black person, they don't look like that. They don't look at you like you're worth a lot of money unless you have millions of, not even that. I know black creators who have above 1 million subscribers and still get dissed, till this day. And they find other ways to make their money, by taking on different projects and working on different TV shows and stuff. But that's the honest truth. And there's nothing that's changed at all other than, the platform being like, today we're going to focus on black voices, but then that's it. Is it my bestie is wanting a Tesla? I feel like I'm selling myself short for wanting a matte black Mustang. You're not. Get everything you desire. Listen, you're worth $1 million in my eyes.
You are.
Well, thanks.
You're worth like $1 billion.
I like to think. But when the time comes when you'll see what I have to say when all of the projects that I'm working on are like done and ready to share. Then more insight will come prior to that. But it is nice to know that I'm able to pop in for a little bit and we can reminisce just a tad, just a tiny bit. It's nice to know that that you're still here for some reason. He said, nah, give us aspirations. And someone send this woman a Tesla. It's like, we can get you there and get money, homie. I literally just watched some Michelet videos yesterday and it was so funny. Oh my God, the queen is actually alive. Hey, baby. These days, everything is financially motivated, so when people say they don't think about the money, it seems phony, and it's fine to want to get paid for what you do. Yeah, when you say that out loud as a black person, no one wants to take you seriously unless you're an athlete or a musician. Or I want to say black comedian, but y'all don't be really respecting black comedians like that either. It's always something. It's funny because I put my noties on last week just in case you come back. He said you do make quite an impact. Well then, coming in late, but I miss you. So glad to see you. It's been a while. But breaks are absolutely valid and necessary. Sending all the love and good vibes your way. We discussed a lot in this live. We sure did. Only sharing as much as I feel is necessary, but do understand for years I haven't felt the need to share much of anything, and I've been okay. It's a weird energy, like coming onto this channel and remembering the reasons why it was made in the first place. And we would just do simple stuff like this all the time, and there was never any pressure on here. You know, there was never any pressure. If I wanted to discuss my day, I could, but I haven't been feeling the need to like discuss my day. Oh Lord, she sounds like she's about to leave. No, I'm still here. I just have back problems, so my chair isn't really supporting the weight of my titties right now. I'm leaning forward, and my back fat is having a grand battle with gravity right now. Nah, that bra makes my titties itch. I said, wow, long time no see. What's up, Zen? Hey, baby. What's good with it? Did I miss anything? He said, this community, I think would be good because those who stayed where those who felt connected to your content will be around for when you are. Yeah, I would put like high standards on myself. I didn't used to talk down at myself for it as much, but something that kept me motivated was y'all know back when I'd be like, oh, I don't care about numbers, screw numbers. That was a lie. Because numbers make you feel a way if you not like hitting a personal goal for yourself. For instance, like when we started the new like channel for something, we were like, okay, if this video gets 1,000 views and I'll release the next video or whatever the fuck, right? It's the motivation to know that you have a direction to go if people are enjoying what it is that you're putting out, right? So when I would upload something and it wouldn't hit the goal that I set for myself, it would send this chemical imbalance in my brain into thinking that I wasn't worth or good enough to continue to do this or to do something, right? And that happens with anything. You post a post on Instagram, one day you get 1,000 likes, and then the next picture only gets 2 likes, and you're like, what? Man, I must suck. I must be terrible. All my content must be trash because this video wasn't as good as the previous one. And that really damages your critical thinking because the social networks are made like a slot machine. They're made for you to keep swiping down and refreshing and seeing what's there because you get addicted and you want more, and it's setting this chemical in your brain to make you think you need it, but you don't. And you keep pulling the lever. It's like when you swipe to refresh, you're pulling the lever to see if you want anything else. You keep swiping to see if your likes went up because it makes you feel rewarded when it happens. And I think over time, people notice this about themselves, about what social media does to them, which is why people will often have to take breaks. But for me, I didn't realize how much it was impacting my way of thinking until I stopped. I didn't see how much I was relying on myself to live for other people, as I covered, rather than live for myself. And now that I like took the extended time to do that, it's a different ball game in this head now, and I don't even know how else to express that. Because I didn't know they make bras that long down the outfit. What? K-cup? Oh my goodness. Here I am pouring my heart out to y'all, and y'all are talking about cup sizes. But, bitch. And said, what? No, your content was great. What I helped love myself more and come to terms with my sexuality. He said, did you miss us? I miss the people. Yeah, you're fine, mommy. If you want to I miss, I always miss the interaction because I strongly always forget how dope y'all are in terms of the conversations that we would have and the way we were able to, like, a lot of us, like, I can't look at myself like I'm super intellectual, right? I have a very thin vocabulary and just don't have like a lot of words that I use, right? So, or like new words that I know, like long ass dictionary ass words. Like, I don't have all that in my system. So the thing that I miss is just to be able to have a simple conversation of what we've all learned about ourselves today, or whatever interest you hold in whatever topic I feel like talking about that pertains to life necessarily, right? So that's always going to be missed. What I don't miss is the culture around it all. The culture is something I did everything in my power to steer away from, and now that it's there, there's a lot that I don't understand. Like, I don't post an image on Instagram every day like I used to. I archived a lot of stuff, right? So now I don't find this need to post a picture of myself every day, because it's like, bitch, you know what I look like. It hasn't changed from yesterday or the day before. Still me, black don't crack, you know? And just I don't see the purpose of posing for a whole picture just for someone to double tap. Like, I don't see I don't I don't know how else to put it. It's like, I don't look at it like it's stupid. No, I don't look at anything that people are doing to change their lives around as stupid. But like the thought of that's what I need to get my business popping is like, well, I remember having a panic attack meeting you as a teen. Now I'm laying next to my wife saying, hey, look, this person made such an impact on my life. Really? Hi, wife. How are you? You okay? I don't know why I'm screaming like I'm on top of a large hill. Hey, wife. Y'all are in this whole other conversation about bra sizes. Wish you the best with everything in life takes you. You inspire, and you've reached many in your time here. I've seen Hart in 4 years. It's good. Yeah, it's going on 4. He said, wow, that's what's up. He said, there are double Z bras. Apparently, I had to Google. Oh my God. New discoveries. Look at us. We're in a learning session right now. You learn something new every day. Yeah. Hey. What's up with it? He said, this is live? It is. He said, how did you switch from living for others to living for yourself? By doing the one thing that I knew I wanted for myself at the time. Completely saying F everybody and everyone and everything, and completely delving into something that genuinely makes me happy at all times. That's what did it. That's what did it. Because on the Heartbeat channel, I did a video a while back called Things That Make Me Happy. And I just went and made the decision to only focus on the things that make me happy. And what's funny about that video is that nowhere in it did I say that posting content of myself makes me happy. You could get addicted to it. You could get addicted to the conversations, but I don't think I've ever felt like this was something that I needed to do. That, granted, you can want to do something, but I've never felt like this is something I needed. He said, oh my God, So happy to see you. Why am I talking like Will Smith? So what you do is go to the door and you delegate. that's how that's how Will talks when he's describing something. So my son does a lot for the family. Right? He be on red table talk. Yeah, because Jada, we had broken off our relationship and was open about it. Sorry, I'll stop. He said, quit your shit. He said he does talk like that. Hell no, that combo went right. I just learned something new today. Turn up. He said, where the fuck have you been? I've been rewatching all your old videos. You are truly missed. He said, I got rid of my Facebook. We've been in and out of the conversation about where I've been. If you came in, I appreciate you coming in. So I can't stop. I can't stop thinking about Will Smith. He said, the last time I watched You. He said, speaking of Will Smith, did they ever explain what the hell happened to Jazz of Fresh Prince? He just kind of disappeared. I can't remember. I didn't watch Fresh Prince as much as I would watch all of my white sitcoms. You can drag me for filth. I'm sorry. Even though I was like too little to understand what was going on in Living Single, but still watched it because I just really enjoyed Queen Latifah. Now we know why. Right? I love Living Single so much. I hope I can put that into my writing. It was a whole show of just black people in every shade and color living their life the best they could. They need to bring more wholesome black shows together like that, man. But either way. But I was all about Full House and Step by Step and all the white stuff. I'm sorry. I grew up very suburban. I don't know what you just... It's so strange. It's like I have this blend. Okay. But yeah, I wasn't really watching Fresh Prince as I was watching the other stuff. The right I own, Dana owns when I was little. See, I should have never mentioned my last time. Y'all were trip. Max and Kyle dynamic was iconic. It was. To see that black love on screen, ready to go. But my balance on my blackness and my suburbanness, oh man, y'all, I did not. It took me a really long time to understand how badly my mind was gentrified. Because here I am thinking that I knew about slavery and stuff, but no, like my school was like Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, that's it. And then to grow up and just learn about the rest of the effed up shit that happened in other places. California schooling, it was all about the Spanish War. They were like, nah, and then we lost the land of California because every single one of my teachers was damn near Hispanic, right? So, but, oh man, just how am I gonna be okay with things like moon shoes and skip it, but then watch things like Delirious and Richard Pryor stand-up comedy and Def Comedy Jam and watching all this Black America stuff mixed in with the suburban life of middle class. This was a strange childhood I had. I had the biggest crush on Kyle Barker. He was so smooth, so smart, so black. Maxine Shaw, attorney at law. Right. The one show I did not watch and never really watched was Friends. There was something about it. I hated the intro. I hated everything about that show and just would not watch it. No disrespect to anybody who's a fan of it. I don't know what. And then you learn later on that they basically jacked Living Single. It hurt more. I don't know. Just no disrespect if you like the show. He said, I know, right? I never watched Friends. Yeah, seriously, they taught us nothing about slavery or oppression at all. It said, that episode when Kyle got caught up. Ooh, Lord, never like Friends. Like, oh my God, thank you. Friends is so overrated. Is what I like. I still love the show. The actress, the one who plays Phoebe, I like her when she acts in other things. But other than that, I don't even know all their names. Like, yeah, I don't even know. But I would never get myself to watch it because there's something off about it. You helped me so much of the beginning of the LGBT journey. I just want you to know that. Coffee, that was it. Missed you. Hey, baby. Friends just don't sit right with me. Said Lisa. Yes, yes. Okay. He said heavy metal. Oh my God, did you have pink highlights too? What? Hey, Phoebe and Cameron were my favorites. Yeah, don't know anything that happened there. Just to even be on the topic of TV shows, it's I don't know why as a black woman it's very difficult to admit that one of my favorite shows is Modern Family, and there's a reason for it. A lot of my humor is the same in terms of the punchlines in the show, and I don't know why I like it so much above a lot of other things, but I really enjoyed that show. Like DEMEE is Cam and Mitchell as one person. Ah, oh my God. Just all types of stuff. But it's just something about the writing on that show that I connect with. So when it finally went off the air, I cried. I cried on the series finale. Like even though the final season wasn't that great, it was just I had been watching Modern Family premiered the day I started YouTube. Not the day, but the same year I started YouTube. So it's like when it went off air, it was I don't know. This is something that was a part of my 20s that was no longer there, even though it's over. And it's such a white ass show. There are so many inappropriate racist jokes on that show that they just kind of got a pass for at some point when we're watching it back. But the fact that all the seasons are right there on Hulu, it's nice to go back and see it. But I like as terms in terms of a recent show, besides anything that Shonda Rhimes writes, I love everything that Shonda Rhimes fucking writes. But Modern Family, I just love the humor in that show. It's so suburban. I think I want to go back to a different world. The characters were iconic. Black shows, the Bernie Mac show is another favorite. I watch reruns of that. A Different World is cool. I know y'all not gonna like me saying this, but Cosby Show is my shit. All right, it's my shit. Cosby Show, I love watching. I just love watching the Cosby Show for what it is as a character, despite all the mess that happened with him or whatever. But he's deserving what he needs. He's deserving it. He's very deserving of it. It is really strange that like no white producer has gone to jail, but Bill Cosby has to. But strong believer that he got what he deserved. But the Cosby Show is just something else that I can rewatch over and over. Is there white shows anyone here watch Trailer Park Boys? I have not. Wanda. Is it? Well, it's nice seeing you, Hart. I've been watching Sister Sister. It aged nice. Now, okay, the thing about Sister Sister, I'll watch episodes of Sister Sister, but if you're binging it, it's the same as Girlfriends. I don't know what it is about shows with lead women. It's like every single one of their problems is always about men. They always are just searching for a dude and just be thirsty all of the time. I can't. Am I wrong? Because okay, I liked The Game, the first 3 seasons of The Game, which was cool. The idea of drama in sports, like I like that idea. But it's just something like you binge it and it's like, dang, they wet for another dick. Damn, wasn't you just fucking with Marcus? You know? But it's still good TV. It's still a good show. It is interesting and it's a nice story to go back and like listen to and stuff. But it's just something about it. Like all of the shows that had leading black women, it was like her problems was always about being single. It's like You ain't got nothing else. Even fucking Scandal. The whole show was a show about a side hoe. Like, it's always something. You're right about this sister. I just assumed it was a straight teenager thing. You said Malcolm in the Middle. I love Malcolm in the Middle. Those are fun to watch. I passionately hate Scandal for this reason. It's okay. I get you. It's all right. It's not everyone's cup of tea. The reason why I love Scandal is because of the writing and the delivery that the actors present on screen. Like, I truly believe that the dude who plays Fitz is actually president, and just Kerry Washington just great delivering her lines. Like, I'm thinking about it more in a producer standpoint. It's so well put together in terms of storytelling, right? But the whole love segment and it all gets annoying real quick. Anyone else think Olivia Pope and the First Lady should have got together at the end? You gay as hell. That was some gay ass shit you just said. Melly and Olivia? Yeah.
Oh no.
Absolutely not. Oh God, you guys, you gotta put down that bottle. You guys, just lean in. I saw it. I should have warned you earlier. You have got to get your drinking habits under control. I told you. Good jeez Louise. The drama. Then why are you throwing us? You slipped and bopped your head. Are you okay? You got a concussion? Let me see. I don't know how this fixes having a concussion, but here I am. Your brain looks like it's intact, so. All right. Black Lightning was cool, but as a superhero show, I don't know. It's something about the acting on the show that felt off, but loved the premise of the show. Black Lightning was kind of cool. Oh, and I just came on YouTube and saw this. Hey! As far as my superhero stuff, I haven't seen WandaVision yet, so don't spoil nothing for me. I'm like, I don't know why I'm waiting to watch it. I think I'm just trying not to binge anything until I get, like, actual stuff done. You know? That I couldn't get into... I couldn't get into Black Lightning. Now, I understand that aspect. But it was nice to finally see Black superhero TV show, finally, after 400 years. I said, talk about a blast from the past, man. What's up? He said, I felt it was, the writing on Black Lightning was off. Yeah. Because there are good actors on there, but the writing they were trying to work with what they had. And I'm waiting until they're on season 3 to Wanda. Should I wait too? I feel like I should wait too. He said, who's your favorite superhero? I used to be a huge fan of Batman. Because here he is, no powers, and he still saves the day. Like, that was like my excuse. But after watching Guardians of the Galaxy, my favorite superhero of all time is fucking Groot. Okay? No one can say anything to me. Alright? I am Groot. That is my dude. Alright? Period. Screw everybody else. Screw Thanos. Groot got it. Alright? Groot. Me and him are like this. Alright? Is it the tree dude? Yeah, he's not just a tree dude. He is Groot. Okay? Could you imagine being somebody who can say everything they needed to say in 3 words? Hello, that is inspiration right there. Could you imagine if, like, we just bonded with each other and you was just like, I am Groot. And you just sitting there taken aback because I just said the most beautiful speech, girl. Groot. Me and them. Like this. Alright? He's too adorable to be intimidating. And it's like, all right, in order to set it off, you gotta hit this button, not this button. All right, say it back to me. What do you do? I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. What? No, that's not what I said. I'm gonna go back and watch that scene in general. Oh God, man, did you got a piece of tape? No, I don't have a piece of tape. Think about life without trees. So yes, Groot rocks, right? What can we do? Photosynthesis, bitch. What can we do? Remember when he passed in the Avengers movie? He said, I'm about to go watch that now. Said they did. Storm's so dirty for so many reasons. They really did. Oh, but if we're talking about, okay, it's not even categories. Like Groot, he's just my favorite superhero character. Just period. I love me and him. I connect with him on an emotional level completely. Okay, but Deadpool is my favorite if we're talking like the grand scheme of things. Not no Marvel universe or DC universe. No. I love Deadpool so much because he speaks a lot of what my character is. Right. I relate to Deadpool. His humor, the way he goes about things, the way he addresses certain situations. So I love Deadpool so much. He said, did Hart show a clip from Bebe's Kids, the mama joke scene? Your mama. My mama? Yeah, your whole family. Wow, I always forget what he says first. The only thing I remember is his head looked like the back of a toaster. Your mama. But yeah, in terms of action, Deadpool. I mess with him. In Avengers, I'm Team Iron Man over Captain America, for real, for real. The fact that Tony Stark is just such a smart person, I fuck with Iron Man, you know. Deadpool versus Groot, who'd win? Well, I don't know. That's a very interesting comparison, and I know we're losing some people in terms of the things that we're talking about right now. It's an interesting comparison because Groot's vines grows back, and so does Deadpool's face. His body grows back. So, do you think it'd be an endless battle? Oh my God, they need to make a movie. Deadpool and Groot, I'm here for it. Screw Rocket, take him out. Deadpool and Groot, one movie together. Marvel Heroes was too vanilla for my taste. I get you. Like, he's also a part of the LGBT community. You know? I love how you love the self-made heroes, not unlike yourself. Like, I knew it. I'm going to bed. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in, baby. You have a good rest of your night. It's been a very interesting conversation. I appreciate you coming in here. We're dorks. Is this why y'all stayed subscribed for a while? Because we are dorky. We are dorks. We're nerds, man. He said, all right, y'all. I gotta head out. Okay. Wholesome time I've had in a while. Be good. We'll turn up. They say, y'all. From Deadpool too, though. He's amazing. Hey, I stayed sub because of loyalty. That's lit. Hey, do y'all feel like I've been disloyal to you just because I haven't been wanting to show my face at all? That's how people was making me feel today. Like I'm just like disloyal because I'm focused on other things, you know? He said pandemic, who I'm living my best life. Okay, yeah, hold up, stay safe out there. Okay, I appreciate you coming out. Like that. That's life. No, because you gave us a bomb ass series. He said, no, not at all, absolutely not. Hero movies bother me because they are usually the villain. He said, I don't care. You are well, and that's what I care about. No, of course not. Do you? Loyalty surpasses that shit. He said, I mess with you on Instagram too. Oh, that's what's up. He said, live your life. He said, no, I'm just thankful for your content and figured you moved on. A part of moving on, it's crazy because like I wasn't off of the other platforms though, just this one, you know? And it's like you gotta be okay with speaking about current events. Like the fact that we're talking about TV shows and movies right now. Doable, you know, but to hold a passion and to continuously talking about it over and over again, I think there's only so much we can fucking say, right? But nothing's really changed majorly in my life. I know if we had a kid right now, that would be different because not only would we need a Tesla, we would need diapers. So it would be no longer about me now, you know? It would be completely about making sure that my baby is okay. But still haven't made it to that point in life. And for the first and last names, and no, I respect that you need to do what's best for you, and it's always nice to see you when you post. It's like, yeah, I don't use any other platform. I agree, everything is so serious. Ooh, see, y'all about to fall again. Gotta get it. Said no. And then sometimes the way I do live streams, I don't like read through what you say because I just be trying to keep up with what's going on. I know that's something I gotta learn how to do. Is like actually read out what I am reading. Don't attack me. I've never seen Game of Thrones. Never seen it. Said take care of you. I'd rather having people in my circle I want to emulate. You are an inspiration in so many ways. Boundaries are necessary. Down to who do I project? Down to that's what I'm like. Who I project to you, random strangers, is not who I am every day, and I hope that we've all grown and learned enough to understand that about not only just me but about each other. This is a persona. It's a persona only in terms of me being extra careful with my words and what I want to say. Hey, Big Bronx, how you doing, boo? The ending of GOT was so badly done. I blacked out of the whole show. Is it 911? Hart done knocked us out again. Okay, listen. Stop. You're gonna get people calling up for abuse charges. Okay? I want a black dragon lords and ladies and shit, damn it. Okay. All right. That's where we're at. Okay, I got a question. Do y'all watch YouTube drama channels or like people who talk about other YouTubers in a very dramatic way? Do y'all watch them? Now, me, I've never really been interested in people doing that, but sometimes they pop up in my recommendations and it has me like, what is going on? it usually has me like, I know this has always been a part of the internet, and people who are online and popular, there's a whole other community of people who think it's okay to speak about what that person is doing because it brings them money as well, right? So it's a community that I've never really stumbled upon but to see all of these documentaries, when did it become a trend for people to talk poorly about another person for 40 minutes long? When was it okay for someone to address a situation that has nothing to do with them, but they'll spend 40 minutes exposing somebody because they know them personally? Anyone who sees that and doesn't see the work behind it confuses me, because someone made the conscious decision to make a long ass video speaking poorly or even highly or something of someone. When did that become okay? And is it frowned upon now? Am I late to the party? But I'm just like referencing like being up in my recommendations, and someone would just have this long video that would pop up in my recommendations. Don't know nothing. I've never seen this person before ever in my life, but for some reason they're in my recommendations talking about drama that they're in, right? And I'm just like, what? And he's like, yeah, and it's gonna be exhausting. He said it's entertaining. Whew. We missed it. It's a work. That's how when he said a lot of people feed into it, but it's hella dumb. Hey, everyone's like very open in discussing certain topics. Don't get me wrong, it's important. Like when Black Lives Matter protest was going on, you might have not seen me in like a physical YouTube video, but I was on Instagram Live, on Twitter, just speaking, because I would always find myself in the past deciding not to speak on these things because, one, I get shit from the black community and I get shit from every single other goddamn community that I'm a part of. So I would always like tread a thin line and only talk about things that I felt was necessary to talk about at the time. But while those were going on, it was not the time to do that, right? Yeah, I found out that there was a lot of Trump supporters that followed me, and I guess I did not fucking know that. I'm like, what? What? Like, what do you? But how did that happen? I had like lost a lot of Instagram followers when I had said something when the Capitol was being stormed, and just couldn't understand. Like I know wholeheartedly what's going on, but it is really puzzling how divided everything is, and I just feel like an idiot for not knowing the specific reasons how it got like this and this bad, right? So whenever I discuss politics, I try and go at it true to me, but also coming to the realization that there's a lot of things I'm not knowledgeable about, and it's beautiful to see the different conversations happening in a live stream back and forth so you can learn another perspective, right? Interesting. Your sound muted for a while. Oh, my God, I thought I was the only one. The same audio cut off for a while. Me too. Just refresh the page. She had something playing loud in the back, so it probably messed with the sound. I bought a crown brooch in memory of those ended that day. It's a gorgeous painting in the background. Any additional details for us about it? Just that it was a painting from Ross that we got. You said it's back now though? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was probably just a situation. Favorite pandemic purchase? My graphics card. And oh shit, you're probably someone trying to steal my identity. I didn't get a graphics card. I didn't get anything. I'm gonna put it in a different computer at some point because I build computers. That's what I do. I don't own anything expensive. Okay? No. Nope. Not me. She's really loud when she has these headphones on. When you have the headphones on, you don't realize how loud you are.
Oh, am I doing it again?
Yeah. You're slamming stuff. Is it all now and shit right? I don't know, but maybe. Ooh. Nope. Family drama is messier than mess. I get it. I understand. It's like natural to be enthralled with human emotion and interaction. So it's like as much as you can be a person and be like, oh, don't gossip with me. I'm not gonna be that. You, unless you're Beyonce, you do kind of lean in a little bit to see what happened. But it's a complete choice if you want to dabble in that gossip or not. That's what I think. So. I don't know, for years of making content, I'm gonna try my hardest to not speak about other people unless it was in a positive way, And sometimes it just misses itself in translation, right? Like, especially being a content creator, you'll do something with somebody and then weeks later they'll make you feel like that you were just using them for them and their use the followers and shit. And it's like, no, no. I know when I collab, I always wanted to uplift everybody, like, cause why can't we all eat, you know? And then it just kind of turned into like a every man for himself situation, which is understandable because of the way the platforms was treating black people, you know? But I hope everyone is doing well, you know? He said, I know I'm getting old now. I'm doing off and it's only 12 a.m. He said, you were never messy and gossip on your channels, and I love that. They try not to. I would even like, but I can't lie though. I would catch myself doing that in person just because I word vomit around people, like thinking that I have to talk a certain way around somebody in order for them to be comfortable around me. I don't do that no more. I will go to a social event and not say shit to your ass. It's not because I hate you. It's not because I hate you. It's because there's too many people in this room and I am uncomfortable. Okay? All right. Bye, guys. It was nice. You only been here for 5 minutes. I know, and it was great. Bye. Nice seeing all of you. Put your mask back on. And so, oh my God, it's been so long. YouTube can be an overall toxic environment for content creators. If you want to view it that way, there's some people who got the formula all figured out and understand that in order to really be successful, you got to have a backbone and support system. For me, I travel through friend groups a lot. I'll have a mental breakdown, lose a couple friends, have another mental breakdown, gain a girlfriend, have a mental breakdown, lose a girlfriend, gain 3 more friends. And now I'm a part of a larger friend group, but then I have a mental breakdown and now I'm lonely. Like, it's a cycle in my life. Like, I'm just so used to gaining friends and losing them all the time because what I've learned about my mental health is I can't expect anybody else to understand what I'm going through, even if it's something that I haven't. I never like using my mental health as an excuse. So how can I expect you to take what I'm giving you, right? Like, how can I sit there and expect you to just accept the fact that I have mental issues and I'm psychologically not okay a lot of the time, right? The beautiful thing, one, about my relationship is DEMEE just accepts all aspects and all forms of me. Easy. What's up, boo-boo? Hey. Like, she accepts all aspects of me no matter what. She knows that I'm a woman. She knows that I bleed. So if I'm having a psychological breakdown, plus I'm on my menstrual, plus the full moon is out, like, she knows what she's in for, and she doesn't take anything that I say when I'm going through it personally. She looks at it like, what could be worse? You could be dead right now and then I have nothing, you know? So there's only a handful of people in my life who understand that about me and my personality traits. You're not gonna know what kind of heart you're gonna get that day. I have bad traits. For instance, like when someone's trying to talk to me in conversation, I'll find myself trailing off and thinking about my own thing and not listening to what they're saying. I can't tell if it's a trait that I have to fix or if it's something about myself that someone else is just going to have to deal with, right? So I'll try to put on my listening skills. I'll try, hey, Yashi, what's up? So they'll be talking and just talking to me, and then I'll just be, and it comes off so rude, and I don't know how to stop that. It comes off so rude because they'll be like, yeah, and then we went to this place, and then and I'll just trail off like I'm not interested in what you're saying. But all that happened is that I just started thinking about completely something else and missed what you said. So it's a lot of, what'd you say? And then be like, oh, whatever, I don't want to repeat myself again since you weren't listening. And I get that a lot. I have no idea. I've never been diagnosed with ADHD. No one's ever said that I've had that or think that I do, but as I'm adulting, I'm learning that this is becoming a problem in terms of social interaction. Like, should I get checked out for this? I don't know, because it's getting pretty bad. Like, but DEMEE adapted, though. That's what I learned. She just adapted to it. It sounds like my ADHD. He said, oh my God. especially with all the isolation, my social skills went down the drain. Oh, hey, I caught y'all this time. Saved you. See, I'm not too bad of a person that keeps dropping you on your face. You said no expectations, just live and love and grow. It is a difference between an explanation and justification. Could be learned, could be them or you, but it's out of both of your control. I like that. That was some nice insight right there. Turn up wisdom. Oh, that's nice. That's real cool. But yeah, that's what I deal with from time to time, and I hope when like I said before, when I find myself in a group of people, like too many people to me is like two. If there's more than three of us in a room, I'm just sitting there like on pins and needles, hoping I don't say nothing crazy, because I don't know what goes off in my mind. If I'm in a room where it's quiet, I always feel like I need to be heard for some reason. Like I'll go in there and it's feels so good to make the whole room laugh all at once. Being addicted to the crowd laughter, right? So, like what were we? We were so Trey was on tour and he did his show in Los Angeles, and I hadn't seen what he was presenting, but I worked on everything with him, right? So he goes and he has this song on the album called Higher, and when we recorded in the studio, I didn't think too much of it, but prior to him playing the song Higher, he put this video of our friend who got into a car crash that I had never seen before. So I start crying, crying my eyes out, because it was so weird to see her, and she died last year. And I mean, I'm thinking about it right now. It's crazy that she's gone. But he plays the video in the little visual performance that he did. And then the next song was like the song that I like off the album, Higher, take my hand and take me higher, right? So I'm like sitting there bawling my eyes out, and then like, just fucking, right? So I go up and I share that with his audience. Like I just stood up and shared that with him, and it made the whole room laugh. But then going and experiencing it, and there was probably only like the people there maximum, right? I get back home and feel like I did everything wrong for some reason. Feel like that everybody that I met hated my guts and thought I was annoying and didn't want to reach out to say anything again. So it keeps me from socializing with people after going to an event. And I don't know how to change this about myself. I don't know how to stop thinking in this way. And yeah, R.I.P. Kathy. Oh my God. R.I.P. Kathy. But I think about moments like that. I don't know how to get myself to stop thinking things that aren't true. But that is a part of my mental illness. That's a part of my health. That's the way I operate. And people like Trey and Ebony do a really good job at adjusting to that. And Dope, and Yuamo, and DEMEE, and my mama, and my sister, and my brother, and my dad. That's my circle, you know? You said, you're not alone, fam. You said, what event were you talking about? Trey's show. Trey's tour for his album, his show in LA. Positive affirmations. Yeah. But that's where I be at. So in all honesty, it's like just easier for me to not say anything. It helps, because I would pick not saying anything and just staying home over going somewhere and having those feelings and thoughts race through my mind over and over again, and it won't stop, you know? He said, recognizing that those thoughts are not true is a great start of stopping those thoughts. Yeah. Being able to identify, like, okay, no, you're tripping, but to have to be a person who needs that constant reassurance that I'm just tripping, that hurts too, because it's like I don't want anybody to have to take the time out to tell me that everything is okay all the time, right? Like you don't have to do that. I'll figure it out eventually myself, you know. and say, he said, it is okay to have silent moments. He said, that's the saddest part, too. Yeah. Man, it's like, I don't want you to have to be that person for me. But I can't front and lie as if it's not nice to have. It doesn't. It doesn't feel like it's this unhealthy thing to have. Definitely, but you can do it yourself within. You'll figure it out. And it's not like that for everybody all the time. I've lived with myself for 31 years, so I know me more than other people, but I realize with my age, the way my thinking patterns are becoming a little bit more intense. And maybe, it's due to the year that we had, last year and stuff. But I hate that shit too, which is why I get that. But yeah, it's so much more dark. It's so much more heavy the way I think now. If I force myself into a positive mood, it's because I already dealt with so much darkness that I just need to see some light at some point. And forcing myself to show light, even though that's not how I truly feel. I feel myself slipping back into that person who always wanted to make sure, like, make it seem like she was good all the time, just to have to not have to deal with telling someone that I'm actually not doing okay. And leave not just tell a random stranger, like, I'm completely comfortable telling a therapist, or like telling my girlfriend, or telling my mother. Sometimes not my mom, because my mom got that worry. Oh, I hate when my mom put that worry voice on. Everything okay? You all right? How you holding up? You don't call me. You don't come and see me. Mom, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and I'm just trying not to bring no COVID in the house. That's the excuse, but you still ain't seen me 1 month before the pandemic even got kicking off. Like, Mom, come on, man. Damn. He said, we all needed help. Saying this pandemic is not easy, child. And it is. Ooh, I'm missing some good combo right here. Hold on. Wow, hi, I haven't seen you on my feed in a while. I missed your energy so much. It's so good to see you. Hey, baby. Is that unhealthy coping mechanisms are big this year, even though ones you thought were gone forever. Excuse me. It's like I'm trying to get there with my mental health as well. It's like, yeah, that worrying, especially when you're at a distance, yes. Because I'm struggling with depression heavily right now, and I'm not comfortable enough to open up and work through it. It all starts. I think at the end of the day, any mental issue that you have, it all starts with you. You can't be looking to no other people to do it for you. This is a you thing, and it's completely you owe it to yourself. After not like you did not have the choice to be put onto this planet, so the least you could do is understand yourself more than anybody else can, because you all you got. You genuinely all you got, man. Like. I used to have this really poor relationship with money in terms of wanting it or needing it for something, or thinking that I can just spend all my money on one thing one day because YOLO, bitch, say something else to me, right? So, fuck, damn, did I miss my point here? Why I brought it up? Having a terrible relationship with money. Fuck, I picked it up at your mouth. See? Do I have ADHD? This is something I've never even thought to even get myself checked out for that. But I really lost my train of thought of what I was going to say and why I was saying it. Let me read back. Even when you're distant, remember in your normal setting, watch and embrace yourself in love, equality. I need to hear that. I'm grateful for this chat right now. Well, turn up. I'm saying I like that too, Hart. Train of thought is easily derailed. It really did just leave my mind. I was bringing it up for a reason. I strongly hate talking about finances now, but I was bringing it up because I used to have a terrible relationship with money in terms of why we needed it for. And I think I was trying to circle back to something that I said at the very beginning of the stream, is you not having a choice to be here on this planet, and here you are. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Now I have a great relationship in terms of what money means to me now, because you're paying. The reason why things cost the way they do, And why it's important is because you're paying for somebody's craftsmanship. I think that's what I was getting at. The person who developed that software, the person who made your product, your mousse, person who built these amazing little Velcro scripts that get all your cords out the way, girl, great invention. The people who created these things that are supposed to improve your quality of life, you're paying for the craftsmanship of these things. And that's something that keeps me going necessarily. Like, I don't know. It seems weird because it's just how much people pay for these utility bills, you know? But I gotta think about it like, okay, I'm paying for the fact that someone created Central Air. I'm paying for the fact that someone created popcorn from motherfucking ceilings, bitch. Just, I'm paying for this desk that my son, like, someone created this, someone engineered this, someone built this. I'm paying for human life right now. That is where the coin is going, right? Once I came to the realization of that, doing things for myself became a lot simpler for some reason. I don't really know why. Because I just hated the fact that you're born into the world with nothing unless you are in a rich family or white. Pisses me off. But you're born and you don't know anything, and then you become a person who's old enough to craft these items. You did that. You learned that shit. Hart, shoot, what's up? What's up with it? Big fat thing. Ready for this? It's kind of like practicing gratitude. Yeah. Most deaf. Exactly. I got out of a serious relationship that hurt bad, so I ain't ready. So good to see you, boo. He said, even with bursts of energy, I get so overwhelmed on where to channel it because there's so much to do. Whoo! And then just seeing that, seeing that, I think not just you, but a lot of people don't know where to channel their energy and don't. It blows my mind on how many rich people don't realize how people are struggling right now. Or maybe they do, but in order for them to be rich, like, people have to be poor for some strange reason. That's what makes me feel like I'm just a part of this I'm not a part of this secret club that thinks that that's logical for some reason. If Jeff Bezos gave everyone in America $1 million, he'd still be a billionaire. Like, I understand that there's bad seeds in the world, but that's what makes me. That's some spiritual stuff that we don't have to get into right now. To be honest, like, I feel like there's just something bigger going on that's completely going over a lot of our heads. I feel like when I die, I will be reborn into something that makes me experience this world, but I don't want that, you know? He said, yeah, money blows my mind. So I'm literally streaming this on the TV in the meeting room. Gotta keep the grind going. Well, he said, you're saying a lot, Hart, honestly. But am I just rambling at this point? Because it's just, there's different conversations going on in the chat or whatever, but these are all things that I've discussed in, like, Instagram lives and everything. But my outlook on life is just so much different, and it's one of the things that kind of keeps me here, because it's such a cop-out to say that you're going to end your life. Like, it's a cop-out because all you got to do is wait. If you just wait it out, it'll be your time to go. Like, you don't have to commit no suicide or nothing. Like, it's inevitable. We all just go. So, wait it out. All right? Just, you don't know when. Just wait the shit out. See what happens. And he said, think about you a lot. You was my butch inspiration back like 7 years ago. He said, please keep this live up so we can go back and read the chat. I gotta head out to work. I'll see. Maybe if we can get that thumbnail changed, then maybe. I don't have any recent photographs, so we'll see how this works out. He said no as usual. How have you been? How the fuck have you been? What's up, baby? I've been all right. You said you sound like the inside of my brain. Definitely right here with you, man. Like saying, gotta go to work. As if there's so many theories, it makes me wonder if I even want to be wealthy, but then you need to do the things you want / live to do. Is that I miss you, Hart. So happy you're okay. Is that I hope I come back as a tiger. Just random thought there. Just bite a motherfucker's ass. It was like I wonder about the day where I felt like a person like myself with the education that I have, my high school ass education, and my little bit of college that I did, but how a person like myself could have just turned a camera on online one day, saying just one story, and then continuing to do it to even connect to more than 100 people. That's crazy to me. But it also shows signs of my narcissism. my narcissism. You got to be just a hint of narcissistic in order to be an online personality in general. You got to be a lot of bit selfish and a really good actor. A really good actor. You gotta make people believe that you're good, you know? Now, suicide. These are motherfucking Jesus. He said, we crave you here. He said, we crave you here, Hart. Please start uploading here again. It's like, I agree with everything you're saying. I hate that money rules everything around me here. Yeah, it does. You would think I'd be like really rich, right? I came from a semi-conservative family. You would think, but I'm not. Like, while I'm cool with the way my life is right now, I'm nowhere near what like people I know in Los Angeles are making, and I'm content with that for the most part. But I did my plan and set myself up to where my 5-year plan will happen now that I took the steps to go through the courses that I went through to be able to have that, right? So that's something I was never thinking of doing in my 20s, and I can just be content with that for now. I don't think I should be using the word content, right? Like, it's not me settling for what I have. It's me. I put stair steps in place to get to the top, something that I didn't do in my early 20s. And now that I did that, I probably won't be a millionaire till I'm 40, but that's okay. Who needs $1 million without a Tesla, you know? Look amazing. Oh, hey, baby. Purple, what's up? It said we can choose to decide what we value, trust whatever you need will come to you in time. Don't worry about what you can not control. Faith and simplicity of living can be very freeing. That is the truth. Yes, it is. It says, so happy to see you back on. You are genuinely amazing. It's following the plan works. It does, but sometimes things don't go as planned, you know. But now I understand the concept of having a plan. It's very important. Right, baby? Oh, she got her headphones on right now. We now know the importance of having a plan. Right?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I don't know. No. No. It's okay. So happy to see you back on. You're amazing. Back on briefly, man. He said, that's real. That my bestie had gone viral 3 times and he's done podcasts for 4 years. He's very right about performing the narcissism and the selfishness to be selfish later. Thank God for therapy, right? He said, do you read a lot? I don't read as much as I should. I need to get some audiobooks, honestly. They think I have ADHD.
Why?
Because how, you know how like I'll be talking to you and then completely start thinking about something else? That's why.
I just thought you lost focus.
No, you know how I'm always losing focus? It's not me being bored about what's being said to me. It's the fact that I just started thinking about something different.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Should I get checked out for it?
I mean, yeah, I don't think it should be self-diagnosed. So.
Oh no, not at all. Like what? Now I got ADHD just because they said so. No.
No, yeah. Go to the doctor. We'll see.
That's real.
Either way, I
That's
don't think you're not what.
He said, would you rather have your dream career without fame, or is fame necessary to what you want to do? I don't want to be famous. Bro! Would I be up here in a wrinkled shirt? No, let me not. I gotta stop speaking that way about myself. I'm sorry. But fame can kiss my ass. I wouldn't have never started this if I thought I was trying to be any form of famous. Because y'all treat famous people like shit, okay? And if you sat there and took offense by that, don't lie. Us as a society treat popular people like shit. I don't want to be a part of that crowd. Just make it okay. Like, I got enough mental problems. What the fuck I need with you out here making my life a goddamn living hell, you paparazzi, right? Just look what y'all did to Britney and them. Not gonna do it. Y'all treat popular people like shit. I don't want any part of that. I don't even know this was happening, but I'm glad to see you, sit preacher. And I don't. Like, they make a mistake. They say a statement the incorrect way. They'll put out a statement saying, okay, I understand what I did wrong, but they have to do that because other people rely on them for money, and y'all be taking that out of consideration, right? So, like, someone will do something stupid, and then they'll have to make a public statement saying, okay, sorry, and apologize publicly. They're not doing that for them necessarily. Maybe some of them are doing it for their character, but it's because a lot of people rely on them for money. The assistant, the writer, the director, the stylist, so when they go saying and doing stupid stuff and crashing and burning, it's not just damaging the person who said it, it's damaging everybody else around them. So it's like you gotta constantly over and over, like, apologize for everything that somebody don't agree with. Fuck, I don't wanna do it. Oh my god, I missed your video and I seen your old Wrecking Ball video. It popped up in the rec. That's short for recommendations. It popped off in the rec. And he said, you better talk to your doctor, not us. Wear your WebMD. Said, please leave a comment so I can head out to work. What did you say? Can you repaste it for me? He said, are you doing commercial voiceovers? Someone sounds precisely like you. If it isn't you, I don't know. Am I? If you hadn't noticed, I don't tell people what I'm doing. I don't. I edit a bunch of YouTubers' videos, but y'all don't know who. And I like it that way. I'm so happy to see that you're good. Man, my younger me is smiling so much inside. Hey, it's 6 in the morning. Glad to see you. Okay, you have a good night. Yeah. So, holy shit, I missed you. What's up, Maddie? What's going on with it? He said, who you with? Your wife? Yes, ma'am. DEMEE, my baby. I missed the face. It's like every 20 minutes a new swarm of people come in. Did y'all refresh? But it's okay. I understand if you in the live and you get either disconnected from the conversation or you gotta leave and go do something else. He said Chris Crocker was right about Britney Spears. It's just, and then there's just a lot of things that we would laugh at online that is not cool to laugh at. It's not. He said, I know I just went directly to like reading someone else's comment, but y'all get what I mean. Like, we could sit here and be like, oh, 2009 was such a different time. It's not to dismiss the fact that it was a different time, but being able to be open to so many different people's personal experiences and put yourself in that person's shoes has become a big thing in recent years, where I think people are going to calm down on making fun of black women and humorizing them, and people are going to calm down on the sexual jokes because A, B, and C. People are gonna calm down on interactions and really think about their actions. Because one thing I love is Gen Z right now. I love y'all so much. Okay, I hope all of y'all are above age when I say statements like that. But I love Generation Z so much because here y'all are needing to unlearn all the stupid shit that we done taught you. And then you're in this perfect balance of being able to witness and appreciate other cultures, other things, other people, other all that. And y'all are the most understanding generation, but the critical thinking is a little fucked up. All right? You do not need to be on TikTok. I know it's addicting, but Gen Z, you don't need to learn the dance to make the TikTok. You don't need it. But if you're trying to be serious about it for your career, it's understandable. I'm not going to keep you for doing you. But please know that it doesn't hold any form of validation if you don't get a particular number of viewers or likes. Please live your life the way it's intended for you. And if your dream is to become the next TikTok star, all more power to you. But just be you. If you love makeup, wear that shit every day. Don't make me stop you, but please don't know that doesn't have to be a thing that defines you. It's okay. You ain't see that? Y'all ain't see that shift? Like, I feel like, especially in terms of like women personalities online, y'all love when the women put their makeup on. Or you love when it's a woman and there's something cute to look at, right? Get the standards. What the fuck? Normalize women without their makeup on finally. What happened? What the hell? Normalize the shit. She don't look like that every day. Let her go on camera without her makeup on. It's way more fun and creative than we millennials were allowed to be. Don't be embarrassed. He said, that's true. I feel like the things we judge and dismiss is now going to much more aware of self-compassion on others. Learning triggers and boundaries is so beautiful. Yeah. He said, thank you, stud mama. He said, would the world still objectifies women, just finding new ways to do it? Yeah. All natural used to be cherished. Yeah. He said, TikTok is so good for finding knowledge for me. I love the short, easy, consumable videos. Like, if you don't like this generation, honestly, go outside because it's not how it's portrayed on the internet. Wait, what? Did I read that wrong? I'm appreciating the hell out of the youngest generation. They're just going to be so smart when they're older. But in terms of social interaction, the internet is messing that up because of this need to the way it makes you feel validated when you get more than 50 likes on something that you said, and you'll talk about that. Is it not you, Hart? Oh, okay, all right. I didn't know if he was responding to me or just something that somebody else said. What is up with the lashes the size of ceiling fans? I say do it. Like, I'm not gonna knock down whatever you feel like you want to do to express yourself. Like, if anything, it's gotten amazing over the years that you can dabble into so many different things and learn the most you can about it. And the other hand, let's support women who want to do their makeup while encouraging kids not to think that it's mandatory to do. True. But I feel like I can't even like say anything about about like makeup and beauty and stuff because I've never felt the need to do that. But, you know, someone cussed me out the other day. It's like, because your skin is already smooth, you don't have to do anything on it. First you're black, and then you're light skinned, and I'm like, okay, all right? Yeah. I'm sorry, okay? Just put it on. Put it all over your face. Do your facials and do all of that. Sorry. Do whatever you gotta do. But I just, it's for you, not for anybody. As long as you understand that it's for you and no one else, then there. Okay. You said genetics. I'm like, ah! Sorry. And that took a while. It took one person calling me cute for me to be like, well, how about that? He said, I'm all about looking real. He said, I've had acne my whole adult life and I never wear it. Some energy, I gotta reconstruct my whole body for oohs and ahs. Then when they get stopped, they're shocked and dumbfounded, showing all the goodies for cash. He said 10 out of 10 confirmed. He said I don't use makeup either, and I look younger than people expected. People person, but it's not knocking anybody who does though. He said, well, I used to. Well, you can use your lashes. Your lashes are as an awning or umbrella. I mean, I support. I just don't care. I love you. No. I say just let people do whatever they want to. I think it's a little bit regressive to even like speak ill or poorly of it all. Like there can be things that we genuinely don't understand, but just because we not into them don't mean that we should just rip on people who like just discovered it and want to learn more and everything, you know? My conversation is winding down, but I am going to allow myself to hop off of here because it is a little bit addicting to go ahead and keep it going and stuff. Ooh, what is inside of the description of this video? I do not know. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, sure, we'll keep it the same. All right, sure. Listen, I'm so curious about your life now. Can we see your girl? A little bit at a time. She's right there, minding her business. Hi. Hey, mommy. I personally like doing both. Love taking care of my family before makeup looks. It's art for me. Good job. Love you. You're back? Hey. You said cute girlfriend. All right. If you came in later on in the conversation, this says it's 197 minutes long. Okay, it's always good to see people feeling happy and doing well with your life. It was a nice chat. Thanks. Okay. I haven't came to the conclusion if this video was gonna self-destruct or not. I'll see what I can do to change the thumbnail right quick, but it's always it's been a pleasure talking to y'all. I don't want to get your hopes up and you thinking that this is me coming back. I tried going live on Instagram and Facebook and it wasn't working for me. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go live on this channel and see how it is. Understand that I'm no longer a partner on this channel. So uploading videos, expecting something back from it, I would have to just be okay with like uploading content for free for a while before getting accepted into a program to generate income from it. But that's my boss bitch talking. Like, if I'm not getting nothing, I don't know, you know. But just know that I'm glad that everyone in here is doing the best they can. And thank you for the positive vibes. That was really nice. I've been wondering where you went. You said, not blaming, simply saying the need for attention and the internet fame creates a level of vulnerability in public access. So we all know that there are cycles out there. You leave yourself open. Yeah. That's a good note to leave on. But I love you. I love you in the face, regardless if you love me back or not. Let me not say things like that. Yeah, it's a little predatory. Let's keep it light, okay? All right, but y'all have a great night, okay? Have a superb night, and hopefully I will see you soon. But please try not to get discouraged if you don't, all right? Good night, y'all.